EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Kerle Tire Company, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Red Bank Chevrolet, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, The Clarion Office, Dubrook Inc., J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Eric Schick Insurance, Kale's Kitchens. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Punxsutawney High School. Tonight it is Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week as we bring you the Karns City Gremlins and the Punxsutawney Chucks. This evening, 8-0 Chucks and the 6-2 Gremlins get set to do battle. Rematch from earlier in the year where the Chucks trailed early, came back to get a win over Karns City. And we'll see how it pans out tonight. It is the Kerle Tire pregame show. Mike Kalinowski along with the Governor Bob Dunkle, the Dean of all that's football, Dave Kadis. And we got Tyler Oakes here, Brock Air Jordan down on the field. Scott Fox is here as well. Nico Cosma as well on camera tonight. So, guys, we got everybody. I know last night we were all kind of separated with volleyball going on and stuff, but we're all back together here again, and it should be a real good one here tonight.
Yeah, we got the band back together, and this should be a lot of people talking about this game all throughout District 9 and a rematch, and should be a good one tonight on the grass down here at Punxsutawney.
You know, rarely do you ever get the opportunity twice in a regular season to avenge a loss. It doesn't happen. A second bite at the apple, if you will. Oftentimes you see it in playoffs. This can't happen, obviously, in playoffs between these two teams as they're different classifications, but a great opportunity. I think it's an outstanding game for both of these teams because obviously Punxsutawney wants to keep that momentum going. They're undefeated. Karns City wants to avenge one of those two losses that they've suffered this season.
All right, so we're going to take our first time out of the night. We've got a lot of sponsors to get in there. Do want to thank all the folks here at Punxsutawney for rolling out the red carpet. That's brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. We've got more on the way. We're going to go inside the game with Brookville Equipment. That's all coming up, and you are watching Kerle Tire High School Football's Game of the Week. It's right here on exploreClarion.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, layout, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
All right, back here, Punxsutawney High School, Kerle Tire High School football game of the week, Karns City here at Punxsutawney. Kerle Tire pregame show. We're going to send it down to the field. We got Brock Air Jordan with on-field reports.
And then go to college with creative writing. Go.
Down on the field here at Punxsutawney High School, where we're going to have a heck of a game for you guys tonight. Punxsutawney coming in undefeated, already beat Karns City once this year. It's going to be quite a fun game. Celebrating the senior night festivities here, you're going to hear a lot of the Chucks names that are down here on the sideline right now. Maddox Hetrick having a big year, Jordan Ruthian having a big year. Punxsutawney's going to look just to come out and play like they did in the second half last time they played Karns City. For Karns City, it's all about forgetting about what happened the last time these two teams played. If you're going to remember anything about that game, you remember that you went into the halftime with a 19-0 lead, and you're going to try and replicate that to end the game. It's going to be a good one. It's going to have some district playoff implications, and I'm pretty excited to watch it, and I'm sure you guys are at home too. And we're going to send it back up to the boys in the booth.
All right, thanks a lot there, Brock. And again, the on-field report brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Great sponsors as always here, and we'll be back down with Brock as the game goes on. More interviews on the way. Time to go inside the game, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. Let's first take a look at the visiting Karns City Gremlins. They come in at 6-2. This is a football team that has been pretty good this year. They got a good quarterback in Cole Johnston. They can also run the football well. He can also throw. He's very adept at that. But they can hit you with all facets.
Well, you know, they have that balanced approach. You know, they run first and foremost, as Karns City has done since Gas was a quarter. But they like to be able to throw the ball. They've opened the passing game up a little bit more, but they do have a strong, stable running backs.
Yeah, they really do. Cole Johnson just rushing that football like crazy, 468 yards on the year, 76 carries. He's the main guy, and I know you guys got a chance to see him play in that first Punxsutawney game. They like to run it, and Governor, as you and I talk all the time, that's what they do. They run the football, and that's why they've been so successful at Karns City for years.
You know, you look at Hess, and we talk about Hunter Shearer, too, another one of those guys. Hunter Shearer check in with 491 yards. That guy has to be on like his 8th, 9th year of eligibility. It's just this guy has been around forever. He's been consistent. The reason why we say that is because we've called his name so many years. Each year, certainly, that he was eligible to play at the varsity level, we've called his name, and it's been for a lot of positives and a lot of big plays over his career.
Just pounds that football, pounds it, and as time goes on, Hunter Shearer, you get into third and fourth quarter, guys on defense, they're getting tired of us trying to tackle and man up with a guy like that, basically.
Well, think about this. He's averaging 6 yards a carry. You know, anytime, to me, if you're above 4 or more, that's pretty great. But when you look, too, at the fact he's got 11 touchdowns on the season, that's impressive as well.
One thing, too, guys, Karns City noted for this, too, over the years. You know, they'll come at you, and they're constantly subbing guys, too. There's, you know, they're always got fresh legs on the football field, and if it's not going to be, as you said, too, with the quarterback and Cole Johnson, he can also hurt you as well with those legs. But, you know, they're very famous for that. It's almost like line changes in hockey.
Well, the funny thing about that is I can remember being in a playoff game, and you and I actually doing the game, and they leaned over to us, the other announcers, a lot of injuries on that team that they're subbing. No, this is just normal. It's just a constant MO, and that keeps everybody involved in the program, keeps fresh legs for the second half as well.
Well, one thing also that takes place is they've hit 11 different receivers this year, too. There's 11 different players with a reception on that football team, and he likes to spread it around. You just can't concentrate on one guy. There's 11 you need to take a look at. And, you know, they've been very successful this year with passing the football.
All right, we're going to take another break here. Coming up, you get a good shot there of the concession stand, the folks filtering in here at Punxsutawney High School. Good ball game coming up tonight, and everybody knows it too, as we have Karns City here visiting Punxsutawney this evening, the rematch of a great game earlier in the season. We'll take that break. We're going to come back. We'll talk about the Punxsy Chucks on the way, and you're watching Kerle Tire Company's high school football game of the week right here on exploreClarion.com.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney High School. It is Kerle Tire Company's high school football game of the week. Last night, we had one for you, too. The governor and the dean were over there. 35-19 as Central Clarion knocked off Du Bois. Tonight, a good one, too. Karns City here at Punxsutawney. Rolling right into the Kerle Tire pregame show with a Brookville equipment inside the game. Got to look at Punxsy now. Here's a team that's really rocking and rolling this year. They're undefeated. They want to keep that going here against a really, really tough Karns City team. And, boy, this is another team, too. We talk about it with the quarterback they have and, you know, what they can do with the football. They can run it. They can throw it. They can pretty much do whatever they want.
Balance. Balance is the key. And, you know, you have to run the ball effectively to win consistently, I think, in this district. And I think certainly you have to mix that passing because you can't be dedicated 1,000% to the run. I like the run, but you also got to pass. And this group does it so well because they keep everybody involved. It also makes it more of a challenge, I think, if you're a defensive coordinator getting ready and scheming and trying to come up with things because you got to play them honest.
Yeah, definitely. And, fellas, I got a chance to talk to Brandon Schneider, the head coach, on Monday night. Him and I had a great conversation, called me that evening. And, you know, we went probably 15, 20 minutes, and he talked about his program. He's in his second year at Punxsutawney. And it takes time. He's got a long-range goal. He started with a senior, starting with this senior class, it's really starting him off in a good light with things. But the peewees and ninth graders in junior high football, he's spending a lot of time down there trying to get instilled his philosophy to a lot of his coaches and a lot of those programs. So he wants to build the program all the way down from the peewees all the way to the seniors and stuff. We got on a conversation of scheduling, and Mike, you talked a lot about that. I said, well, how is it? And he goes, I like it that we're playing teams again, but it really magnifies mistakes from your first game. And it really shows how poorly we played in the first game and some of the things that we could change over to try to, enhance type of thing. He also talked about Governor Hetrick, the quarterback. He's a stud. He's got a 2 QB system, which is really, really big. And Rutan is also Jordan Rutan, number 21, the running back and outside linebacker. He is also being recruited by Clarion University as a wrestler. And he is a fantastic district wrestler, from what I understand. And that's a big thing. And Bo Thomas, another young man that plays tight end and linebacker for them, being recruited by numerous schools around the area. And Thomas is just a selfless kid, and you can see that from his statistics. He doesn't have a lot of catches, he doesn't have a lot of runs, but he'll do anything he possibly can to help the team out. And it was a good conversation, and I think Coach Snyder's going to be a blessing for Punxsy as time goes on down here.
Yeah, the big key is, he's already, I think, met some of the challenges, which is getting everybody to buy into the program. Anytime you're undefeated, week number 8, obviously, I think you've got a lot of people on board, and I think that creates an exciting energy. And, regardless as to what happens as the season continues to unfold, the playoffs come up, I think it's a lot of positive things. And, again, it creates an energy and a buzz around the community.
And it's going to get kids to want to come out and play, too. That's what you want. All right, we're going to wrap up that Brookville equipment inside the game. We looked at both teams. Why don't we roll right into the Brookville equipment inside the game. Land Pro is going to take us around District 9 this week, and we'll take a look at some of those games. I know, Dave, you have some listed there. I got them over here. Run down that list. What do we got?
Well, you have the big game tonight here, Karns City at Punxsutawney. Everybody's been really looking forward to this one an awful lot. And we always like coming down to Punxsutawney and broadcasting games from here. Interesting game. Something's got to give, and the governor and I talked about this last night. St. Mary's is at Bradford. Both teams shut out last week. Somebody's got to score some points there, Mr. Hall of Famer, tonight between St. Mary's and Bradford. What do you think?
Well, you got to time out there on that, because in the other booth, you got another Punxsy Hall of Famer. He's going to want to fight me if you keep using those words.
That's exactly right. So that's a big game, St. Mary's and Bradford.
Yes, it is.
Go at it a little bit. Brockway at Ridgeway tonight, so it's really getting down. It's got a pretty good game up north there, Governor, and that'll be an interesting game and the outcome for them.
Well, Brockway has been on a roll. They've scored a lot of points throughout this season, and they want to continue that pace tonight.
Brookville, Cameron County. Brookville's had their struggles this year, and Cameron County putting together a few wins, so that's going to be an interesting game to watch. And here's one that I think we all have our eyes on. If we can get any communication down from Port Allegheny, it's Union against Port Allegheny, and that's a huge football game up north in Port Allegheny.
Yeah, no question about that. And I think, that's got a lot of interest certainly throughout this southern part of District 9, really all of District 9, but specifically the southern part, because that Union squad, I think, has been a bit of a surprise to a lot of people, except the folks from Reimersburg. They knew, they felt anyways, this was going to be quite the year for them, and they've had a good year thus far.
I'll tell you what, too, with that one as well. Both of those teams can run the football very effectively. That game could be over in like 52 minutes.
Yeah, exactly right. That's right. They do like to run the football. The Bliss kid from Port Allegheny and
Skabinski
and Gallagher from out at Union. Yeah, that could be over in a real quick hurry. Big game tonight in Clarion County, Red Bank against Keystone.
That's another game that has serious, and I mean serious, significant playoff implications, certainly. You've got to win that game regardless of which side you're on. You need that win coming in here as the season is just about done, the regular season, that is.
Kane's going to be traveling south to Montauk, and Tyler Oakes, our producer and director, got a chance to see the Kane group on their way down to Montauk, past their caravan heading down. Bucktail is at Cowdy, and Otto Eldred is at Smethport. So that'll wrap up basically schools that we're interested in District 9.
All right, again, going around the District 9 this week, brought to you by Land Pro. Bob, you working tomorrow?
Does the sun come up on Saturdays?
It must. So there you go. Tomorrow, folks, new deal at Land Pro Equipment. Any implement you buy with the tractor is free if you come in and say, Governor, I heard you last night.
Great. Now I got to jack the price up. But at least I know.
You're going to have someone come in and do it, too.
Guarantee.
All right. Real quick here, too. We're going to take a look at Cousin Basil's field conditions, the grass field tonight. We came in. We thought this was turf.
Absolutely. This is one of the best grass fields that I have seen in mid-October ever, for the most part. I'm not sure Punxsutawney played here an awful lot, but the field is in just great condition down there, fellas.
I'll tell you what, I can remember some games in the 90s when Pat Kale and I used to call the action Saturday afternoons taking place, I think, Red Bank and Brookville in a mud battle a couple of different seasons over here. So the field does look fantastic and is not going to be a factor whatsoever tonight.
All right, in the all-season temporaries game forecast, the temperature will start to fall off tonight, drop down into the mid to lower 40s. Winds will start to pick up a little bit, 4 miles an hour out of the southeast, but will gust up to 6 to 10 miles an hour. And that rain probability is at 0% tonight, but that is going to pick up as the weekend goes on. That's your forecast brought to you by All Seasons Temporaries. And coming up here, looking over, I think we're going to have an anthem coming up here momentarily. But we'll take another quick time out. We're going to come back. We got the governor's keys to the game. They're all on the way, and we'll have that for you coming up. It's Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week, Karns City here at Punxsutawney, and it's right here on exploreClarion.com.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox. If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit exploreClarion.com.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams. For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney, Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week. Karns City here taking on the Chucks of Punxsutawney. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Dave the Dean Cadis, all ready to go here tonight. And while we have a chance, we'll take a look here at the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the Game. Bob, what do you think each of these teams need to do to get a win here tonight?
Well, I think for Karns City, it's important they must come out, play 4 full quarters. You want to start strong, stay strong, and finish strong. Obviously, special teams need to make some big plays. If you remember, that game turned around on that punt return in the second half, and finally, certainly you also have to run the ball effectively. And finally, I think this one's just pretty simple. Limit mental mistakes. You're playing a top-notch team here. You can't have the mental mistakes take place. And for Punxsutawney, stay the course. Keep on doing the little things well. It's got you 8-0, and I don't think you need to change anything in that regard. I think one of the big keys, too, is to put the Gremlins away. Don't let them hang around. The more you let a squad like Karns City hang around, the more confidence that they will gain. I think the offense needs some balance to be successful. I think if they continue to run that balanced attack, it'll create certainly a big challenge for Karns City as well. But you got to contain the running game for Karns City, and you want to also put Karns City more into passing situations, I think, than what they would prefer. But that's the big key, is just simply to contain that running game. If you do all those things, good things are going to happen to you.
All right, those Governor's Keys brought to you again by Fowler's Furniture. I want to thank them for that sponsorship. And guys, I want you to think carefully now. Showcase Homes Temple Supply Service, home field advantage. What's the home field advantage down here at Punxsutawney tonight?
Well, I think that this senior night here, and we went through a senior night last night over at Du Bois, Mike, and, you always want to win on senior night. This is your last home game. Well, if they get into playoffs, Punxsutawney, I'm sure they're going to get a home playoff game, but you always want to win on senior night. Your parents are here, your grandparents usually around, aunts and uncles, everybody here for the big game. So I think that's a big home field advantage. And you get to play in front of your home fans, and I think that's a big thing going for Punxsutawney tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a sense of pride, and it means so much because you think back of all the hard work you put over the years. You always want to play like it's your last opportunity in front of the home crowd, but there's a little something special about senior night.
So there's your home field advantage, brought to you again by Showcase Homes and Temple Supply and Service. So we're getting set here. The anthem will be coming up, and we'll have the teams coming on. We'll have that ceremonial coin toss, what always gets Bob a little teary-eyed, one of his favorite parts of the ball game.
We missed that tonight out there, the fake coin toss.
Yeah.
I don't think we picked up on it, but every time the Chucks come on the field, they got the American flag, and we've seen that a couple of years ago when we were down here, fellas, and Punxsutawney always does a really good job of making us feel at home, and it's an exciting atmosphere here tonight.
Well, here are the Chucks. They're amassing behind the sign, and there they go. And a lot to be happy about here in Punxsutawney with your undefeated Punxsutawney Chucks. And now we're getting set as they come onto the field. We'll have the anthem coming up here momentarily, wrapping things up here in the Kerle Tire pregame show. Do want to thank Kerle Tire for all these great sponsorship. So we'll have the anthem, as we said. You'll hear it here coming up. So a great night. Weather's been good, and now we got the anthem on the way here at Punxsutawney High School.
With the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
There you go, national anthem here from Punxsutawney High School as we get set for this one between Karns City and the Punxsutawney Chucks. Now we'll have that ceremonial coin toss that's already happened earlier.
And again, this is precious minutes of my life that I'm not going to get back.
It's only a couple, Robert.
At this stage, that's all I've got.
Well, we had it all set up last night, just how it's supposed to be. With the coin toss. Pretty good game last night, Du Bois and Central Clarion. We thought it was going to be a tight one. Central Clarion playing pretty well. You want to play your best football as you get down the stretch, and that's what Karns City and Punxsutawney are doing right now, fellas. They're playing their best football of the year right now, and you want to have that heading into the playoffs because we have one more game remaining next week.
I talked to a number of people today about the football game, and I said, that was such a well-called game. last night by that Central Clarion staff. They mixed it up well on the offensive side. I think their defensive scheme was outstanding as well. And again, I think still there were a lot of people. I guarantee you, as we were on the home side for Du Bois there, as far as the fan base goes, I guarantee there were a lot of people stunned because they thought they'd see, 45, 50 points up on the scoreboard by Du Bois, and it just didn't happen.
Well, here come the team captains across the field. See who's going to get the ball to start things here tonight. And we do want to let you know, too, hey, check out the All-American Awards and Engraving Soldier Spotlight each and every week on Explore Clarion on all of our sites. And we also have Explore Clarion, Explore Jefferson, PA, and Explore Venango. So right here in Jefferson County, with that Explore Jefferson.
You talk about little things, how the game has evolved and changed. And, throughout the 80s and into the 90s, they only allowed 2 captains to go out there now.
Yeah.
A whole lot more. A lot of schools would rotate captains to go out. They'd have maybe 4 team captains, but only 2 would go out per game. To me, I like this because in the end, what's it matter whether you have 4, 6, or 2?
That's right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This bottom line is these guys are all leaders, and their teammates certainly respect and appreciate them.
And a lot of the times they're voted in by the players. Sometimes the players vote on the captains. Sometimes coaches want the captains; they appoint them too. So,
Punxsutawney has won that toss, and we'll defer.
So we're going to get to see that Karns City offense to start with. Pretty
Bob's
exciting.
shaking his head, though. He likes to kick it.
Absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
I want to touch it. Every time you can, you'll be able to score more points. Without a doubt.
See, I look for the game to unfold, and then then you score late in quarter number 2, get the ball back, score against 14 points.
That almost happened last night, basically.
Very close.
Mm-hmm. Almost happened last night. So big football game, big rematch.
Yeah, the crowd a little on the quiet side.
Yeah,
right now. Everybody was focused. Well, of course, they realize you're here, the Hall of Famer.
Probably. And that's okay.
You want to hear your voice radiate through the entire stadium.
And that's okay. We'll try to do what we can for them. Legacy Archery Kickoff is coming up here, and we'll get things rolling. Back deep for Karns City, that is Bryce Gallen.
And Gallen touched the ball an awful lot this year, heading down for the Central Clarion Karns City game. Bryce Gallen had a pretty good game.
This kicker, too, he's got a toe on him. Owen Roken. He can send it deep.
Money in the bank.
So we're just about ready to go. Here's your Legacy Archery Kickoff. And the rematch is just about underway. Here's the kickoff. Gallen looks up. He's going to step back, takes it at about his goal line, back to the 5, 10, 15, to the 20, just shy of the 20-yard line. So that is where Karns City will take over.
Like Logan Moore in on the tackle for Punxsutawney, number 13. So Karns City's going to start off with pretty good field position. First drive of the game.
Yeah, they're going to put that right there at the 20.
Prior to us going on the air, this stadium had a fantastic view of the leaves still on the tree. Sun hit it just right. Unfortunately, it was about 20 minutes before we were scheduled to go out on the air. But beautiful facility.
Johnson, they're going to run that end around over the right side and running with that football down the right side. I believe that's Higginbotham with the football, taking it down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's going to take that into the end zone for 80 yards.
No flags on the play. Higginbotham sprung loose over that right-hand side. And 80 yards later, Owen Higginbotham into the end zone after the first play of the football game.
Wow.
And gets Karns City on the board.
That didn't take long.
So 11:43 remaining here in the quarter, just underway, as you said, and 80 yards for Higginbotham.
It looks like they're. Well, the good news is we've got that stat right for sure.
It was easy.
That's an easy one.
On for the extra point try is Dittman. Holds there, kicks on the way. And the extra point good. How about 7-0 here? Karns City leading Punxsutawney right off the bat. Higginbotham, the 80-yard touchdown run. 11:43 to go here in the first. We'll take the break. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the fun bank. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney, right off the bat, how about Higginbotham, the 80-yard touchdown run here in the Clarion Forest VNA first quarter. Kickoff coming up, and back deep here for the Chucks will be Press Lloyd and Moore. Kicking things off is Bell.
Yeah, both return guys stand together to make it a little bit of a challenge.
They're going to kick it relatively short. Press Lloyd's going to let it go, and it goes out of bounds. Now, Bob would have them kick it again. We'll see if they take it at the 35.
I suspect they will take it at 35. Seems to be a trend, but a lot of the old school coaches say back her up.
Yeah, let them run back and forth up the field. But Punxsy's going to start off at the 35-yard line. We're still in the first minute of the football game, basically.
Officiating crew having a little conversation here on the sidelines with Hetrick. So they go through the formality of that it's a procedure call.
So it goes to the 35, and we get started here. This will be one of the start here with the Clarion Ford first down. Twins out to the left, single receiver on the right. Hetrick is working here with Rattan in the backfield. Moore went in motion. Right from the 35. He's going to fake to Rattan. Rolls to the left side is Hetrick. Hetrick under some pressure, firing that ball. It's caught, and that's Thomas on the catch. And it'll be a short gain. Give him just a couple out to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, they really want to get him involved early in this football game. And, Mike, we were taking a look down the field, and I think what you saw, what I saw down there, Jaden Greenblatt, pretty wide open up about the 50-yard line, and Hetrick not able to pick him up.
Yeah, a little pressure forced that throw. That way he couldn't check off any other receivers.
Here we go, Hetrick again. He'll work in the pistol setup. Going to give that to Rattan. Rattan looking for room over the right side, breaking a couple tackles, but not much again. He may get two. Again, out near the 39-yard line, but sets up a third down here and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6, a little bit of a challenge, obviously, to pick up the first down. Anytime it goes over 4, you really kind of eliminate using the phrase third and makeable. It's still manageable, but makeable is certainly where you'd rather be, obviously, in a less than 4 situation. Looks like there's an equipment issue, so.
Yep, they'll switch out the players. That was a try hard with the equipment issue. They're going to fix it.
He's got eye black on his face, and they made him wipe off the eye black, basically, number 55 for Punxsutawney.
Trips out to the left. Thomas is out there.
Well, they got soft coverage on that left side.
Moore and Thomas, too.
Yeah, this is where you look for Thomas here to try to pick up 6 yards.
He's that big target.
Hetrick looking to throw. Hetrick has some time. Hetrick steps up. He can run. There goes Hetrick. He's got a first down and more. Hits the 50. Down to the about the 46-yard line is where he's going to step out of bounds. And that's where they're going to mark the football. That's a 1st and 10.
Boy, pretty good job that night by Logan Moore, also the wide receiver. One of the Karns City guys was coming, and Moore could have lit him up like crazy, and he just let him slide by. He would have got called for a blindside block.
15-yard pickup. Rattan with the run up the middle. He'll be stopped after about 3 yards.
Yeah, nice chunky yards there on that previous carry.
Takes it down to the 43-yard line here, 2nd down and 7. Just underway here in quarter number 1. 7-0 Karns City with the advantage so far. That 80-yard touchdown run by Higginbotham. Slinger receiver out to the left, Twins off to the right side. And we get a timeout taken. I think Karns City's going to use that timeout. Timeouts here on the EYT Media Network are brought to you by Gorley Financial, and also want to thank our on-field reporter, Brock Air Jordan, down there tonight. Our fan cam brought to you by Kerle's Kitchens. Our on-field camera with the Hopper Corporation. Shop teamwear.com.
So, Mike, did you actually give the concession stand folks a good heads up that Tyler Oakes will be here?
Well, she said they bought extra nacho cheese. They bought about a case extra.
Well, he didn't get a chance to get it pregame. He was scrambling around trying to get internet service basically here, but he's going to make a mad rush, I believe, at halftime.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Don't worry. He's not going to go without nachos on a Friday night.
He's going to get a fast pass to get in front of the concession line here.
Actually, he had a little bit of withdrawals last
he was
night.
Shaking. Yeah, he was shaking. I heard about it.
All
right, here we go. It's the second down here, and looks like about 6. They set that at the 42-yard line. Twins off to the right. They're going to stack those receivers on the right side. Single receiver off to the left side for Hattrick. The sidecar is Rattan. Second down and 6. Going to give it to Rattan. Rattan lowers the shoulder inside the 40. He'll be dropped down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 more. Sets up now a 3rd down and 3.
Owen Higginbotham coming up, making that stop. Number 22 for the Gremlins.
That'll give Rattan 8 yards in the ball game. Have our first descendant scoreboard update. It is Keystone up 7-0 against Red Bank Valley midway through the first.
Thomas and Moore wide out to the left this time. They're going to switch the other receiver to the right side. Oh, keeping the ball is Hattrick again. Hattrick is slippery, leans forward. He'll have the first down. Had to get at least to the 36. He'll get to the 35. And maybe, just across that 35-yard line. Gains 4.
Yeah, pretty shifty runner. Can make those big plays. Good play call. Chucks pick up a first down.
Switching sides with the receivers this time. The Twins are on the right side. Here's Hattrick. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling to the right side. He's going to have to get rid of that football. Does downfield. He's got a man. Oh, and it's just out of the reach.
You talk
that
about
was Moore
close.
down there.
Yeah, Logan Moore down there, and Hattrick just a little bit too much mustard on it, just laid it out there. But he was wide open. He also had Bo Thomas in the middle of the football field in a square end, but Hattrick a little bit rushed. Good job by that defensive front from Karns City putting the pressure on him.
Second down here in 10. Ball resting just inside the 35-yard line on the Karns City side of the field. It's a Clarion for his VNA first quarter. Wide out on that left side will be Greenblatt. He'll be joined by Moore and Thomas. Pistol set up, and do we get another timeout?
Yeah, there was an issue with the formation from Punxsutawney.
So this time Punxsutawney will use the timeout. Good shot there of the fans. You got the Kerle's Kitchens fan cam catching all the folks. And they're in that pink outfit tonight. The raising awareness, of course, for breast cancer, and you see that in many of the sports now. And in the fall here. So far, Punxsutawney moving the football, but timeout on each side of the field, and they have that second down here in 10 from the 35-yard line.
Number 77, Sage Barquette, came out of the football game. They replaced him with a wideout, and I don't think they had enough men on the line of scrimmage, basically. And Coach Schneider picked up on that pretty quick and just called an immediate timeout instead of taking that 5-yard penalty. That would have been a penalty for the Chucks and backed them up, but pretty good use of a timeout.
Trips off to the left single receiver on the right side here for Punxsutawney. Second and 10. Working the ball on the Karns City side of the football field. Here's Hattrick. Boy, he's under a big rush. Rolls left side. Hattrick looking downfield. He's going to pump. It just gets rid of that football out of bounds.
Now, Karns City brought the blitz that time, and Hattrick had to scramble out, and he did a pretty good job, Governor. He's rolling left, and it's really tough to roll left and come back and try to throw that football. But smart move by him throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a great move because he's throwing it only to where the guys on the sideline are going to catch it. No one on the field was going to. No chance of an interception or a pick. Live for another down. It's 3rd and 10.
That front for Karns City is really coming now. Those 4 down linemen.
So here we go. Pistol set up this time for Hattrick. He's got Rattan behind him. Trips to the left side. Rattan will come up sidecar now. 3rd down and 10. Hattrick to the left side. Hattrick Throws downfield. He's got a man. It's caught. I believe that was Moore over there on the catch, and that is going to be a first down. Down inside. Well, let's see. They spot him right around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Punxsutawney gone quick here.
Here's Moore again on the right side. Moore with the catch. He's got Green in front of him. Moore in for the touchdown, 20 yards, as Punxsutawney gets onto the board.
Boy, he picked up a great block downfield by number 1, Max Presloyd. The other wide receiver just shielded him, set a little pick down there, and able to get that football in, and good running and a touchdown for Punxsutawney. They match Karns City's score with 8:53 remaining on the clock in the first quarter.
You did bring an extra pen for me tonight, right?
Oh, we got it several.
The way this one's going, I just might need it.
Here's Roken for the extra point. And he basically kicked that into, what's the next county
Clearfield.
over?
How about Clearfield?
Yeah, we'll
Clearfield
take
County.
it. 7-7, we're all tied. We'll take a timeout. Karns City and Punxsutawney, 8:53 to go here in the first. Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Right back here at Punxsutawney, the Chucks on the board. 20-yard touchdown pass, hat-trick to Moore. And set to kick things off. It is, again, Roken. Back deep is Gallen.
You know, if this young man wants to continue and play Saturday afternoons, I think he certainly has the ability to.
He could go far. Here's the kickoff. Gallen's going to let it go through the end zone. It'll come out to the 20-yard line, and that's where Karns City will have their next possession. So 7-7, all tied up.
He's going to be a big weapon as you get down in the playoffs and start making your way through. Kids like that with that leg on the kickoffs and hit a couple long field goals, that's going to help. Sort of like Thomas Euchert last year from Clarion. What a big weapon he was.
Yeah, anytime you get a guy like that that you can count on, that you're not saying, well, maybe, you know, he is money in the bank.
And goes in motion. They're going to hand it off. Shearer over the right side. And he stays on his feet, springs forward, and he'll get some positive yardage out near the 23-yard line.
Actually, Johnson wound up.
Yeah, Johnson kept it.
Because I saw.
He faked the Hall of Famer out, Governor.
That's all right. It happens. There we go. Now it's nice and clear.
He does such a good job of carrying out that fake. Freezes a lot of the defenders as well.
Big defensive line for Punxsy. Got some pretty big dudes down there. 3 down linemen.
Well, snap back. Here's Johnson again. Johnson with that football. Flag on the play. And he's going to be hit hard and dropped. He'll be dropped for a right. Gets right back near the line of scrimmage, but we'll see what the penalty is.
Bo Thomas down there in on the tackle, number 9.
I almost wonder that if that was a busted player or not, because it just seemed to be.
Yeah, it took time, a lot of time to develop, basically.
A lot of time, and he was securing the football right away. It was just as if something got a little on the ugly side real quick.
Talking to the Punxsy coach on the sidelines here. So I think this is going to be against Karns City.
Yeah, neither team right now moving, just waiting for the official to give the call. False start.
Yep.
I'm surprised he didn't call it before the ball was snapped. So they're going to move Karns City back.
5-yard penalty. Push him back to about, the 18-yard line.
Yes, sir.
So here we go. Karns City with that football. Higginbotham in the backfield here with Johnston. Ball snap back. Johnston steps back, looks to throw, firing the ball down across the middle, and it is going to be caught. It's Hamilton. Nope, dropped. Oh, my. Boy, Hamilton was there.
Riley Hamilton made a good move up past that linebacker, and he went right up the seam, and they just couldn't connect between Johnson and Hamilton.
He reels that in. There's only one man who has a shot, and that's a shot. That's not a sure thing. Logan Moore was the only Punxsutawney Chuck that had a shot to make a play on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, because Karns City coaches are going to mark a star on that one and look for that play probably in the third quarter of this football game again.
Third down here. Here's Johnson again looking to throw. Firing the ball again down the field, and that pass is incomplete. Tried to get that into Kaufman. So fourth down, we'll see a punt coming up.
Logan Moore, number 13, pretty good coverage for the Chucks back there.
Obviously, a lot of people disappointed that Gremlins did not connect on those two passes. But what it does do a positive thing for you because it also puts the fear into your opponent, realizing, hey, they're going to stretch the field on us. We got to give a little bit of a cushion.
Has Schnur run the ball yet, Governor?
He has not.
Okay. Just kind of checking on that one there.
Hetrick and Moore will be back deep here.
High snap.
Now Johnston's punt. It's short. Bounces at the 40. Cross midfield, though, it's going to be picked up by Hetrick. And Hetrick will come back. Gets maybe a yard or two on the return, but keeps it on the Karns City side of the football field. As they'll have it at the 47-yard line. 7:45 remaining here in quarter number one. Clarion Forest VNA first quarter.
Well, game of field position here a little bit here in the first quarter. Good job by that Punxsutawney defense. Getting good field position. They'll have half the field to work with.
A very slow-moving first quarter. We kind of expected to see a little more ground and pound, and both teams have elected to throw a little bit.
Pistol set up here for the Chucks as they come out of the huddle. Twins on each side here for Hetrick. Hetrick looking to throw. Hetrick flushed out of the pocket. Hetrick's going to be hit, dropped on the play, and he's going to be sacked that time. That is Slogenhop with the sack.
Well, they've come close multiple times to getting him. This time they come home.
Yeah, number 52, Slogenhop, doing a great job staying in his lane, and Hetrick tried to get by him. He had nowhere to go.
So second down and 14. Twins on that left side. Single receiver on the right. Pistol set up again. Rattan right behind the quarterback, Hetrick. He's going to give that to Rattan. Here's Rattan, lower in the shoulder, banging his way, gets back some yardage, and he'll be hit and dropped at about the 45-yard line. So give him about 6 on the carry. Sets up a third down and 8.
His fourth carry of the ball game. He's got 14 yards in this one.
Well, we didn't say anything about Scheer running the football yet, but he made a good, nice little tackle on that play. Number 23, Hunter Scheer, in there, stuck his nose in.
Well, with him, it's only a matter of time. He's going to be part of the game, no question about that.
They give him a little more yardage, but still third down 7, long 8 or short 8. Ball snap back to Hetrick. Looks to throw across the middle of the field, and it is incomplete. That was Teague Hetrick down there, the intended receiver.
That was the right call. Just comes up a little short on the reception.
So fourth down. I think you'll see the offense probably stay.
Boy, I wouldn't. I would pin him down deep. Play that field position game, but it does look like the offense is staying out there. But
I agree with you, Governor. I'd punt him deep and then, let your defense. They did a good job the last series. Try to get that football back.
May try a hard count, try and get him to bite.
So fourth down here and still about 7. Hetrick looking to throw. Hetrick firing that football, and it is incomplete. Tried to get more on the right side, and Karns City will take over on downs.
Got to wonder. You see teams at the college level in the NFL go for more and more on fourth and long situations and somewhat, basically somewhat unpredictable areas. I think it's starting to have a little bit of a carryover here at this level as well.
Yeah, and you're tempted. You got some pretty good athletes out there. Hetrick can run the football. You got.
And if you convert, you're a genius.
Yes. Thomas is out there and everything. You're just licking your chops. You might get it, but Karns City with the football.
Here's Hess with the carry over the right side. Hess banging around. He'll get up across midfield, dropped at the 49-yard line. Give him 7 yards. Second down here and 3.
Logan Moore in on the tackle for Punxsutawney. He's been in on a lot of tackles so far, number 13 for the Chucks.
You know, nice, simple, just a high percentage. Just play has been their playbook for as long as I can possibly remember. Nothing fancy. Here it is. Stop it if you can.
Johnston under. He's going to spin around, keep it. And did he get a handoff there? Yeah, he did. He came around that left side. He gave that football. Was that Gallen?
Bryce Gallen. And I'll tell you what, Bo Thomas lit him up at the 48-yard line. Laid the chops. Looked like he was going to lean forward to get that first down, but Bo Thomas said, nope, not going to get to that marker, son.
Picks up 1. Sets up a 3rd down here and 2 for the Gremlins. 7-7. We're all tied here in quarter number 1. 5:18 remaining in the quarter. Right up to the line of scrimmage. They're tight there at the line. Here's Johnston. Johnston takes that snap. Johnston hands it. And
it's going to be short.
Yeah, he'll looking to see where they came in. That was Hess getting the carry.
It'll be about a half yard short. Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling you're going to keep him on there. What do you think?
I would say you're correct. Again, I'm old school. Send it down. But that's why I have this headset on, not a coach's headset, right?
Just take off one ear.
It's a gutsy move here, I think, at the
Karns
4:37 mark.
Coming out really quick out of that huddle.
Shearer in the backfield. Johnston's going to keep it over the right side. Johnston will have the first down. Take it inside the 45 down to the 44. That's a pickup of 3 yards.
A good lean by Johnston. Initially hit and kept on going. They'll move the chains.
We'll give him 6 in the ball game.
That'll be a Clarion Ford first down here for the Gremlins. Now the clock rolling a bit down to just over 4 minutes remaining in the first. 7-7 tie.
Karns City really like to get some points on this drive.
Higginbotham went in motion. They're going to pitch it back.
Shearer
looking downfield. He's got a man down there, and it is caught inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. And was that Kaufman or Gallen?
I don't know. As soon as they pitched that ball to Shearer, he went to the right. He took a little angle and grabbed that football in his right hand.
That was Gallen on the catch.
You just knew that he was going to throw it out there. So big play for Karns City.
I always forget because I got the screen right here. We can look right over there. I'm still looking on the field. So here we go. 1st and 10. Another Clarion Ford first down in the Dewbrook red zone here for the Gremlins. Man goes in motion. They're going to hand that football off. And Shearer getting the carry. He'll take that down to about the 16. Give him 2 yards.
His first rush of the night.
Thomas again on the tackle, along with Zach Blues.
So 2nd down from the 16 here for the Gremlins. Clock continues to roll down to 3 minutes to go here in the quarter.
A very methodical approach here on this drive.
Shearer again will be in the backfield. Johnston goes under center. He's going to send the man in motion. Johnston rolling to the right side, looking down across, and it is it intercepted or caught? I believe it's intercepted. It's going to be picked off.
Look at the referee, what signal he's going to make. A little conversation there.
And that is Zach Blues with the interception. There it is again, right there, Blues. You see him picking it off. There was a fight down there with Hess, but Blues is going to have the interception.
So Punxsutawney dodges that bullet they went for on 4th. Didn't convert. Karns City advances, but unable to score. But Karns City does have Punxsutawney deep in their own territory right now.
Ball be at the 3.
Well, you know, you're running the ball really, really well, and you get up and just try to make something big happen like that pass, and it turns into disaster for you. So the Chucks now have it, heading the other way.
Hetrick working out of his own end zone. He's got Rattan behind him. He's going to fake to Rattan, rolls to the right side. He does to dump it off, and he tried to find Thomas, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, that was a pretty athletic move by Hetrick. He was getting a lot of pressure there and just able to change his delivery a little bit to try to get it to Thomas. And He's lucky he got it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to protect the ball. You don't have a lot of real estate to work with. You know, one of the things I'm always an advocate here: throw down the field. Throw down the field. You throw short, there is no margin for error.
Hetrick again working out of his end zone. Going to give that to Rattan over the right side. Rattan trying to give him a little bit of room. Leans forward. Boy, he picks up some nice yardage. Takes that out to about the 7-yard line. Picks up about 4, close to 5.
That's a heck of a run. You get yourself a little bit of breathing room there with 5 yards on a 3rd down, and you can make some things happen now with a 3rd and 5 instead of a 3rd and 10. So good running by Rattan.
Yeah, I always call those real estate plays.
Well, he's a wrestler, tough kid, so he's going to grind it out, no doubt.
So here we go, 3rd down here in about 5 or 6 for the Chucks. Ball from their own 7 as they try to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw is Hetrick. Hetrick stepping up in the pocket, fires. Caught by Moore. 1st down out across the 25 and dropped at the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 23 as they move that out there.
Boy, they like that pass. They tried that a little bit early in the 1st quarter, and Moore right there. A nice rope by Hetrick.
Go right to the hurry-up offense. Here's a little screen on the right side. Moore again. He'll take that football up across the 35 and down at about the 37-yard line.
Good block
6-yard pickup.
Good block by Thomas, and also Matt Prestloyd out there, number 1 again. Prestloyd, not a real big gent. Kind of really small, but, boy, he can block out there and lead the way.
2nd down 4. Here goes Hetrick on the run. Hetrick will get some positive yards, maybe near the 39-yard line. We'll see. Depends on where they spot it. Give him 2. Sets up a 3rd down here in about 2.
Yeah, long 2 on this one. Down under a minute here. In the opening quarter, 7-all ball game.
Coach Snyder making a lot of changes of formation here on each of the plays.
And we get a timeout.
Karns City might have called a timeout.
They do, so we'll take a timeout here as well. 46 seconds to go here in the 1st quarter. We'll break quickly, coming back. It's 7-7, we're all tied up, and it is Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
All right, welcome back. Great shot by Scott Fox down there on the field as Punxsutawney breaks the huddle, comes onto the field. It's 3rd down and 2 for the Chucks. We're all tied at 7, just seconds to go here in this 1st quarter. Hetrick will work out of the shotgun. Twins off to the left side. Rattan is the sidecar. He's going to keep the football. Hetrick, 1st down and more. Breaking a tackle. 50, 45, 40, down to the 35, 30, and then hit and dropped at about the 28-yard line.
Well, thank goodness if you're Karns City for number 51 on that defensive side of the ball. C.J. Emmerich came up and made that tackle, or Hetrick was going to be off to the races all the way down to the goal line. So great play by 51 Emmerich to bring him down.
He's got 55 yards already in the ballgame.
Yeah, 33-yard pickup on that one, and Rattan will get the carry that time. He'll take it forward and get it to maybe 1 or 2 down to the 26.
Updated score, Keystone 14, Red Bank nothing at this point, early 2nd quarter.
Give him about 2, and that clock's going to roll here. Punxsy's just going to let that clock expire. We'll switch sides of the field, and we'll get set for quarter number 2. That, again, was the Clarion Forest VNA 1st quarter. Here we'll explore Clarion. And there is 2-1. That is the end of the 1st quarter. And we'll go to quarter number 2 after this timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builders Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
All right, here we go to quarter number 2 here at Punxsutawney. 7-7, we're tied. Chucks facing a second down here and about 8. Second quarter, it's a Hager Paving second. Press Lloyd out there on the right side, along with Thomas. The two receivers out to the right, twins off to the left as well. Pistol set up here as Hetrick will work with Rattan behind him. Hetrick looking to throw, firing the football. It is caught on the right side. And coming up with that catch, I believe that was Press Lloyd. It was. First down, another Clarion Ford first down here for the Chucks.
Boy, little shifty Press Lloyd that time, making the catch at the first down marker. Quite aware where the marker was, and then made a little move.
Picked up about 10. Here's Rattan. And inside the 15. And Hetrick, the quarterback that time. Saw Rattan first, but Hetrick will be the one getting the carry. He'll pick up about, what about 3 there, Governor?
You know, you can pretty much set your watch that after that long completion, you're going to see 1 or 2 guys touch that football. Either Hetrick's going to keep it or Rattan. It's just instantly, they get back to the line real quick. It's happened multiple times tonight.
In that Dubrook red zone, here are the Chucks. Looking to take a lead here in the ball game. We're all tied at 7 early here, second quarter. Here's the handoff to Rattan, and Rattan's going to get hit and driven backwards this time. And how about on that tackle that time? That was C.J. Emmerich.
A good penetration once again. And that play, it was basically a defensive line meeting taking place behind the offensive line.
Lost 1.
Have an Ascendance trucking service update here, Mike. It is actually 14-6 with Red Bank Keystone.
Okay.
Keystone is up 14, midway through the second.
So here we go, third down here and 9 for the Chucks from the 15-yard line of Karns City. Hetrick firing the ball, and it's incomplete. He threw. Thomas was going one way. The ball went behind Thomas.
It was tipped. Yeah, that's caused the
and that would be why.
And the official doing a fantastic job of letting everybody know.
Yeah, you can see him now down there with that hand.
Could have been Mason Bell down there. Number 56 might have got his big paw up there.
Well, guess who's coming on? It's Roken, and he can pretty much hit it. I don't know. I'd love to see him try one from 70. I really would. He can kick. This one will be a 32-yard attempt. Here's the kick by Roken. 32-yarder on the way, and he's got way enough leg, and that kick is good. And Punxsy's going to take the lead here, 10-7 on Karns City on Roken's 32-yard field goal. 10:26 remaining here in quarter number 2. 10-7, the Chucks lead. We'll take a break. You're watching Kerle Tire Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. All
right, back here as Punxsy gets set to kick things off. Roken with that 32-yard field goal 3-point advantage here for the Chucks. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, and the Dean, Dave Cadis.
You know, one thing about that field goal, it was an old Lanny for Terry type field goal. There was no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what started that was the long snap. The long snapper rifle right onto the money, and the holder put it down. And you get the numbers. We'll have to get it on the next one. But, boy, that whole system worked out perfect for them.
By Roken, Gallen's going to look up, and he'll take that right at the goal line. He's going to bring it. Nope. They're going to say, as he leaned down there, that's going to be a touchback. I was wondering, the official was thinking about bringing it out.
That's done for player safety and protection. That scenario right there. You know, a lot of people, well, wait a minute, he wasn't touched, he didn't down it. The official actually doing a nice job there of explaining it.
So here we go, 10:26 to go. Hager Paving second, 10-7 here, Chucks.
Yeah, in the rematch.
That's right. First ball game, remember, Karns City was up 19-0 in that first half, and Punxsutawney came back and won it 21-19. Johnston pitches it over to Gallen. Here's Gallen over the left side. Gallen grabbed by the shirt, and he's going to be driven backwards, but he'll get about one.
That's a hard-earned one.
Yeah.
Bo Thomas had him by the jersey down there, and then finally, number 56, Jaden Rutan, finished them off.
Jerseys are pretty flexible there. Didn't know they could go that far. So second down here and 9. Ball out at the 21-yard line.
You know, you're seeing a sense of patience here with Karns City, and no need to get excited. It's just a 3-point deficit.
Johnston takes that snap. Johnston's going to keep it. Here he goes over the right side. Boy, short yardage for him, too. I don't think he's going to get anywhere.
Yeah, good pursuit from the backside. But that whole Karns City backside sort of collapsed on him down there. And number 13, again, we called him a ton today, Logan Moore, coming from the backside, bringing him down.
Yeah, Logan Moore is just an athlete. He's they list him as a free safety, but you know, this guy just makes plays.
We're going to say officially 1 yard out at the 22, so second, make it a third down here and 8. It's a long 8. Twins off to the left, twins off to the right. Johnston will work out of the shotgun. Johnston tries to come to the right side and does. He's got some room. 25. Johnston up to the 30-yard line, and he should have, depending on where he steps out, where the official puts him, and he'll have the first down out at the 31-yard line. He needed 8. He'll pick up about a 9 is what he gets.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the player was on his side. Once again, good job of not making contact. Puts the arms up.
That was Keegan Schreckengoss, 21. Yeah, he's going out of the football game. But, boy, yeah, he was ready. He was ready to go and hit him right in the back, and he just decided to bail out on it. And
good, smart play.
That sprung him loose.
Ball out at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Clarion Ford first down. Hand off here, and that is Shearer staying on his feet. How does he do it? It's about 4 or 5 different Chucks. Finally get him down.
That is strength and will.
And he's going to pick up about 5 yards on that, but that's the hardest 5 yards I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, and he got up and he's pretty fired up. He wants that ball back again. Give him some yards. Look at him barking in the huddle right now.
Yeah, real tough, hard-nosed guy. Yeah, great run there. Well, one thing's for sure, when you play Karns City, you're always going to be involved in a physical ball game. There's no question about that.
Higginbotham back in there. He'll be in the backfield this time with Johnston. He's going to give that to Higginbotham. Higginbotham will take it up across the 40. He'll be dropped just shy of the first down marker. He's going to pick up about 4. So
he's got a great average. He's got 84 yards in the ball game. 2 carries.
So 42 a carry.
I'm proud of you.
There we go.
That was an easy one. He couldn't have missed that one if he spared him.
No, he could have.
I had one of the math teachers at school work with me today a little bit. They were disappointed but should be happy with that.
Fundamentals.
So here we go. It's 3rd down and 1 quickly. Karns City comes to the line of scrimmage. Shearer right behind the quarterback Johnston. He's going to pitch that ball though instead, and that's Higginbotham gets it, and he'll take that down for the first down. Needed 1, and he's going to end up gaining about 5 down to the 40, up to the 46-yard line.
Good job on that right side for Karns City's offensive line, collapsing down a little bit, bringing Higginbotham Not only over the first down marker, but a gain of another 5 on top of that.
Well, we talk about doing the little things well, and these guys are consistent. These are things you work on in practice, and it's the not so fun part as a lineman and remembering how those drills went.
Gallen will go wide out on the left. Shearer's the sidecar, and instead they're going to hand that off, but a flag on the play. Hess got the carry, but
procedure call.
Yep, this will come back. Marching back 5 to the 40. That's a Red Bank Chevrolet penalty. You know what, Bob? Don't make a penalty the next time you go for a new car or truck or anything. Go to Red Bank Chevrolet.
You going to float me alone?
Well, I'd have to maybe
you
dig some money out of your mattress.
You set yourself up for that, Governor. You know he was heading straight to the mattress and the money.
And everybody out there, the listeners all know, I'm on a fixed income.
Oh, they know the truth.
I'm so poor I can't even pay attention.
Oh, here's Kaufman wide out to the left. Here we go. 1st and 15 for the Gremlins. Looking to throw, firing, and it is caught by Kaufman. Here's Kaufman on the left side to midfield, and he's going to be dropped just shy of the first down marker. He'll get 14.
He's a little shaken up down there, number 24, Kaufman, getting up kind of slow. He's going to go off the field. John Burnett, the athletic trainer for Karns City, going to take a look at him on the sidelines.
So there we go, 14-yard pickup. It's the 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, that was a tough catch to make, too. You're a little bit off balance. Your body's going one way, the football's going another. He's able to reel that in.
That's a pretty good pass by Johnson, too. Laying it on the numbers out there. Good pass. Looking away, like the play call.
Ball 46, 2nd and 1. Johnson again looking to throw. Tries to get it set up there, and it is caught with the catch that was Schreckengost, and that's a 1st down. They'll move that down right where is it, Governor? Around the 43.
Pick up 3 or 4, plus the 1st down on top of that.
That's Clarion Ford 1st down as well. So Karns City now moving the football here in this Hager Paving 2nd. Clock rolling here down to 5:56. Ball snap back. They're going to hand it off. And running with that football. I think that was that Hess coming around that side. Yep, down at the 40, down near the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Hess is one of those guys that really I don't think gets all the attention perhaps that he should. He's a guy that has a lot of success running the football. He's a tough guy to bring down.
Gets close to 4. Ball just inside the 40. 2nd down here. You could say 7 along 6, whatever you want to call it.
Bucksy took out number 65, Logan Bond, their big nose guard on the sidelines, getting himself a drink of water. And Karns City running that football up the middle now.
Johnston's going to keep it over the left side. He's got room. 1st down and more. Johnston down the sideline. 20, 15, 10. And Johnston is going to be pushed out of bounds down there, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that's another Clarion Ford 1st down into that Dubrook red zone.
Give him 46.
Yeah, good running around that left side. Having some success on that left side now on this drive, throwing that football and also running the football.
So here we go. They break the huddle. Higginbotham in the backfield here with Johnston. Johnston gives that to Higginbotham. Here's Higginbotham.
Back to Scherer.
And Scherer over the left side is going to take that into the end zone. Touchdown. 10 yards for him. Scherer will take it in.
Scherer lining up at that wing position, just came right back, and Higginbotham just handed him the football right back in the middle and found the end zone for a Karns City touchdown with 5:01 on the clock in the 2nd quarter.
So we're looking to tie things up here.
Looking to tie?
I was looking at his
chart.
chart.
I mean, to take
extra point.
I don't know. I'm all
well,
over
once you thought you were a mathematic
Here's
genius.
the extra point. I tried, and that kick that time by Dittman is good. So 14-10 as Shearer's run. The touchdown and the extra point. A 4-point advantage here now for Karns City. And we'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney, and the Gremlins take the lead. Bob was worried. I said it was going to tie things up, and he's like looking at me like, what?
Well, you learn not to make a mistake around here.
Oh.
Referee blows the whistle. The 25-second clock.
Is it a clock or an equipment issue?
Yeah, not quite sure. He's going to reset.
He's resetting the clock.
Trying to get some.
Got to put some time on the way it looks.
More. 150.
Yeah, they're.
Can't hear it. Trying to put a little more on the clock. It was 5:01. What was on the board when he scored?
Oh,
Mike?
Let's see. 5:01.
5:01. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I think he adjusted the timeouts.
I would say you're correct.
Yeah. Referees carry a little card with them to tell them how many timeouts they have left. I think the scoreboard was off by 1 timeout.
Here's Bell on the kickoff. Press Lloyd takes it at about 2, back 5, 10, 15, 20. Press Lloyd makes a cut, bangs himself around there, up a couple tacklers, and ends up near the 25.
Good starting position for the Chucks. Good job by Press Lloyd. Boy, that's a name you hear down here so much in Punxsutawney, the Press Lloyds. I remember there was a
young lady that was a great
played
basketball
Punxsutawney, but with Press Lloyd. I remember announcing her game in Tippin Gymnasium. They had an awful lot.
Yeah, I think I remember them playing Red Bank for a title game there years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Twins on each side for Hetrick. They're in that pistol setup. Rattan right behind the quarterback. 14-10, Karns City leads here by 4. Ball from the 25. Hetrick looking to throw. Fires the ball down the left side, and it is incomplete. He was trying to find more on the left side. Good coverage by Johnston down there. Also in on the coverage was, and we had this name before, Siegel.
Ronald Siegel, yep. Governor just not getting Bo Thomas, number 9, involved in the football game here in the first quarter. Or, in the first half here. You think number 9's going to get it a bunch, and he's hardly touched that football. Karns City's done a good job of shutting him down.
Stacked receivers on each side. They're going to hand it off for Rattan right up the middle, banging his way up across the 30. He'll be dropped up near the 32-yard line. Close to 7.
Well, you know what? That was Thomas on that carry. Bo Thomas on that one.
Well, they brought him into the backfield.
Yeah.
Usually I'm just automatic to say Rattan.
Yeah.
It is Thomas. So you guys talked about it, getting him involved, and that's how they're going to do it. So again, Thomas in the backfield again here with the quarterback, Hetrick.
And I think Karns City jumped. Hetrick, pretty good job with the hard count.
That'll give a first down.
We've seen a whole lot of that the last couple of weeks. I think, teams working with the quarterbacks, getting these aggressive defenders to bite on that, changing the cadence up a little bit. The inflection, sometimes the voice. Sometimes it's not the amount of huts, it's the actual inflection of your voice.
So there's a Clarion Ford first down on the penalty.
Who's back in? 600.
Rutan's going to go, well, yeah, they got Rutan back in the
right
backfield now.
Yeah, you got Big Bo lined up out here.
On that left side. Here's Hetrick working on the shotgun. Takes that snap, looking to throw. Fires the ball for Thomas, finds him out across midfield and a first down. That'll be a pickup of about 17, and they're going to move the chains.
Governor, did you see they put number 65, Logan Baum, the big nose guard, in the backfield to supply a little extra protection that time for Hetrick. He's back there again, number 65.
One of those deals, whatever it takes.
Here's Hetrick flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the right side. Hetrick's going to keep the football. He's to the 40. First down inside the 40 to the 35-yard line. Give him about 13 on that run.
Boy, nice little move. He had Matt Presloyd on that right-hand side. He just did a little pump fake and held that linebacker from Karns City and took it all the way down for a first down.
That's a Clarion Ford first down.
Get this up-tempo offense. They are rolling right now. Going to slow it down here with the cadence.
Hetrick, quick throw to the right side. It is caught. And let's see who's over there. Was that
Logan Moore?
Logan Moore.
Yeah, I was seeing Moore, making sure. And that is another good pickup, as they'll take that for about 7. Ball inside the 30.
Punxsutawney offense has the Gremlins on their heels here a little bit on this drive.
Ball to 28 here of Karns City. Punxsutawney driving. They trail by 4. Quick throw again. It's caught on that right side. And again over there they're going to find Moore. This time, though, he's going to be shy of the first down marker.
Tried to get there. Good tackle that time by Karns City back at that marker. Looking there, number 25, Bryce Gallen, holding on for dear life. So 3rd and 1. Clock continues to move. 2:47 in the second quarter.
This is always one of these situations where you got to be careful defensively. I know you want to make the stop, but you can't sell out. You know, if they make the first down, it's not necessarily completely a bad thing, but you don't want to take a chance and give up a big play.
Ball's at the 26-yard. Oh, high snap pulled down by Hetrick. Handed it off to Rattan.
Nothing there.
Yeah, that high snap kind of got him out of sync. And he'll lose yardage back to the 26.
Yeah, Sean Slogenhop leads the way on that one.
I'm going to say back to the 27. So 4th down.
Really, you know, changes the complexity here, your play call a little bit. Sort of in this situation with the talented athletes that Punxsutawney has in their roster, I love to create the one-on-one deal. You know, you spread things out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you got Presloyd down here at the bottom, and he's been down here one-on-one with Cole Johnston here an awful lot. And Johnson giving her about 10 yards cushion. I'm surprised that Hetrick hasn't gone down to him.
We're waiting for a timeout here as the clock was going down to 0. So 14-10, Karns City leads. Still 1:43 to go here in this second quarter. Timeouts brought to you here on the EYT Media Network by Gorley Financial.
Guys, love the timeout there. Milk that clock down. If you don't convert here into 4th and 3, you know, you've taken as much time as possible off of that clock. Worst case scenario, if you don't convert, Karns City gets the ball maybe with 137, 138, give or take, on the clock back. But you know, certainly a good job of clock management. We talk about clock management constantly, and there's a prime example of it.
So 4th down and 3 here for the Chucks as they come onto the field.
Try to field goal here. Yep, looks like they're going field goal.
Well, I don't blame them. If I had a kicker like that, I probably would as well.
Yeah, because
I would still play this straight up just to be safe because, you know, there's a lot of athletes out in that field right now.
Go ahead, Mike.
45-yard attempt here for Roken. Holder is gold. Roken eyes it up. Here's the 45-yard attempt. There's the kick. It's on the way. The kick is good by Roken. 45-yard attempt.
Well, Coach Snyder knew what he was doing. He trotted him out there for a 45-yard attempt, and great job by Roken. It would have been good from about 49. So he had about 4 yards to spare on that, and Punxsutawney clawing back into it.
Yeah, fantastic time, too, to do it in this type of ball game. You're getting used to the pressure atmosphere. Casey's got to make these types of kicks in the playoffs.
And you know what, Governor? It didn't look like he got all of it.
No,
you know what I mean?
Thought it was just a little bit.
He hit it, he got a little bit under it, and it just, you know, but hey, he got not underneath it enough to travel 45 yards.
Yep. You know, the beauty in the scorebook, it still says good.
Yeah.
And trust me, that guy is a weapon.
There we go, except for the kickoff here. It's a 1-point ball game now, 14-13. Karns City with that lead, and a minute 37 to go here in the first half. Glad you could be with us here tonight.
Updated score, Keystone 28, Red Bank 6.
Gallen will be the deep man. Roken to kick it off. Scores we'll have for you. Heater Lumber halftime show coming up.
What do I have a good one?
Okay.
We'll wait until after this play.
Here we go. Governor's got one for you. Hang on your seats, folks. Here's the kickoff by Roken. Gallen gonna let it go. So it'll come out to the 20-yard line. What do you got, Governor?
As we look at that Ascendant scoreboard update, it is Port Allegheny 13, Union AC Valley 7 at halftime.
Wow.
So 13-7.
That's a great ball game there. When we expected it. Two teams love to run the football.
Have another score as well. Kane 22, Montauk nothing. Cameron County 12, Brookville 0.
Okay. Well, they're coming fast and furious.
Well, within reason. A couple of teams are a little shy on some of the other updates.
Let's see what Karns City decides to do, see if they could try to get something going here quick.
Johnson fires downfield, caught! Left side, 40, 35-yard line. And coming up with that catch on the far side of the football field, that was Hamilton down there on the catch.
Good job by Cole Johnson. He just laid it out there, find his open receiver. That was a pretty pass and a nice catch downfield. So Karns City in great field position at the 35-yard line.
They flip it from the 20 all the way over to the 35-yard line. So what, at about 45 yards?
Yes, sir.
Punksy's going to call timeout, Mike.
So Punxsutawney using that timeout here with a minute 27. You were surprised that picked up the 45 yards.
Well, I'm a little scared because, you're 1 for 2.
Well, but I
Now
also
you're 2
said
for
the
3.
game was going to be tied, and it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. You're 2 for 3. It's all good. Hey, you've already done more than what we expected.
As a comm major, you were, but you were one of the few that were good at math. Dave can attest. They were happy if we even got close on an answer in a math class.
Just say I was okay at math. I was not going to be mistaken for any whiz or anything like that, or Dustin Kuiper. So
I remember my professor. He was of Indian descent, and he would say, "Mr. Kalinowski, you're not close. You got to try again." I'm like, I don't know what to do.
It was only your second attempt at math,
Well,
because I know how the first one went. But you're still in the Hall of Fame, right? So it all worked out well.
I guess so. Here we go. Twins off to the left. Johnston working with this football from the 35-yard line. Johnston drops back, looks to throw. Steps up. Johnston firing the ball downfield, and it is going to be...
It's passing.
I was just going to say it was incomplete. We do have a flag on the play.
Yeah, there's no question about that one. And that's one of those deals, again, the reason why you commit the infractions, look, you don't want to give up the 6. You'll give up the penalty yardage. It's a first down, but at least you have the opportunity defensively to maybe stop them on the next play.
Jaden Greenblatt back there for Punxsutawney. And had good coverage, but he didn't turn around. And I think that's one thing officials are taking a look at. If you turn around, you have a shot. But if you don't turn around, they're definitely going to throw the flag.
Yeah, and as a defensive back, you start and read the receiver's eyes. When they get this big, you know that the ball is coming.
Football down by the 20-yard line. It'll be a Clarion Ford first down on that penalty. Higginbotham in the backfield here with Johnston. Johnston dancing around, flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of that football. And I don't see any flags. They're going to say someone over there on that side.
He's got a receiver in the area.
Yeah, a lot of pressure that time by that Chuck's defense. Flag went down.
But there's a receiver clearly in the area.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We make it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
There is a flag, but
and you have.
I would be really upset on the sidelines if this call.
Well, the Karns City coaches are right there with the officials, and they're letting their opinion be known.
You've got a guy right there in the area.
Here comes the official.
They're going to call it.
Yep, I think they're going to wave this one off.
That's a good call.
It is. You had a receiver in the area.
Well, we're still
Usually
waiting.
they make the signal wave.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And the Punxsutawney coaches aren't buying it.
Yep, here we go. He's putting the flag away.
Coach wants an explanation over here.
Yeah, he had a receiver within really about 2 yards. And look, there isn't a person in the stadium didn't realize he was chucking the rock to avoid the sack, but he still had the receiver in the area. So,
yeah, Karns City comes up to the line of scrimmage, but
yeah, you don't have the referee or the side judge ready to go here, or the umpire.
Yeah, they usually come in handy.
Sometimes. Minute 14 remaining here. It's been an interesting last about minute and a half.
It's a long explanation from the white hat. This is one of the things, give them the explanation and walk away and get the game going here. The longer it goes, the longer conflict is going to take place.
Well, this is a smart move to get back and huddle up because, again, you have sometimes guys who either tend to forget or want to get excited. Now he waves the flag off officially to let everybody
Still
know.
hasn't chopped in the play clock yet.
Here's Johnston now, empty backfield. Trips just off the line to the left. He's going to hand that football off. That's S. Looking for room, spinning around, and he's going to be dropped down inside the 20, but the flag on the play here.
Yeah, it looks like a hold in that interior.
Yep.
Well.
So this will bring it back. Karns City was moving the ball, and then this penalty.
You know, if you're wondering what the timeout situation is, one timeout remains here for Karns City.
So back it up.
That pretty much negates the intentional grounding call with the hold.
Yeah, so multiple infractions. Obviously, you declined the one that is not going to take as much real estate up.
Yeah.
But boy, this really changes the complexity here in the second 20 situation.
Gallen wide out to the left, off to the right side. That's Hamilton just off the line of scrimmage. Shearer in the backfield here with Johnston. Johnston rolling to the right side. Johnston looking to run. Johnston to the 30 and tiptoeing out of bounds. That will stop the clock as he gets down
Another
close.
penalty flag on the play.
Well, they're coming at the end there.
But he hit somebody late. Number 22 for Punxsutawney ran him out of bounds. That's Landon Tamchula. His 22 went flying out of bounds. Karns City seems to be backing up.
And the officials just sorting it out from where the spot took place, the infraction spot of the penalty took place at.
Like down around, what about the 17?
Yeah, so now it's a country mile. They're backing out. Not just a short mile, it's a country mile.
It can't be at the spot. Don't break the huddle. Why are we getting lined up so quickly?
Coming up, they want to get going, don't they? So here comes the penalty. That's another hold and a personal foul.
You got to keep your composure.
So
Yeah,
go ahead, Bob.
No, I was just going to say they have the ball at the 40-yard line, and need to get to the 10 now for a first down.
You want to go to page 28 for this play call.
So it's a second here and 30. Johnston firing the ball down the left side, and it is caught all the way down inside the 5. And that was Gallen down there with the catch.
Wow.
How about that play?
Talk about dialing one up.
All the way down to about the 2-yard line.
And Karns City going quick.
And we got whistles. That's a 38-yard pickup.
Not sure what they got there. Went pretty quick, got stuffed in the middle there, so that's going to bring up a second down and goal around the. They have marked it to 3 or 2, Mike.
Yeah, looking for where the ball's at. Looks like right around the 2. What do you think, Governor?
Yeah, it's close enough for me. It's got to be inside the 3 because you have obviously the white line over here for the extra point.
This looks like sure territory here.
They're going to spin it around, push, and into the end zone, touchdown. Shearer is the one taking it in for the score.
Yeah, if I have that horse in the backfield, I'm giving it to him 3 times.
I feed the boy till he can't eat.
So good run and good job by that Karns City offensive line. Picking up 3 good yards, good push.
We're going to be up by 7.
And a touchdown.
I keep losing signal. Up by 8, so they have to go to 2. Well, 8 and 9 is the one.
Here's the extra point try. Holds their kicks on the way, and the extra point is up, and that kick is good. So 21-13 is the score here with 38 seconds remaining here in the first half. And we'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney. It is now a 21-13 lead here for the Gremlins. Shearer, the 2-yard touchdown run. Press Lloyd and Moore are the deep men. Ball is going to be squibbed down the field. Bounces off one of the up end. That ball's still live.
Yeah, I think, Mike, you trail here by the 8 points. There's only 35 seconds. If you have success on this first play, maybe you get a little aggressive. But I think realistically, I head to the locker room.
Zayden Gold was the one getting on top of that football.
Yeah, pretty smart play. Well, that was quite an eventful drive by Karns City. They had 30 yards to go. They make up that 30 yards. They punt it into the end zone, and they take the lead with 35 seconds remaining in the half.
And keep in mind they got the ball with 1:37, so just a little over a minute for that drive, an 80-yard drive.
Handoff goes to Rattan. And he's going to be pushed backwards, but he'll get about 2 yards out to the 31-yard line.
Rattan has really been kept in check. 16 yards in this one.
C.J. Hamrick, another big stop by him. He's played himself one heck of a first half. Now we have clock controversy.
Yeah, the clock
also
wasn't running. I looked over, and the clock was not running on the play.
Now it's running.
If they don't have timeouts, then that's a penalty if they try to.
So the officials are going to sort this out a little bit, and
most likely be about 34 seconds on the clock.
Well,
I'd say
there was 35, and it was just stuck there.
He's going to have to replay this. I mean, he's going to have to add time to the clock, you would think.
And they're going to be happy with where it ended.
See, actually, yeah, I thought some extras should have rolled off, but
wow. Yeah, there's at least 6 seconds that kept coming off the clock there. Well, he blew the whistle, so.
Well, it wasn't running.
Yeah,
then when he blew the whistle, it was running.
Yeah.
So here we go, 27 seconds. Well, here we go. Hetrick working. He's got Rattan in the backfield. So a little bit of time here for the Chucks. He's going to give it to Rattan. Big hole on the left side, 35, but it's closed quickly. So he gets up near the 40. That's very close to first down yardage.
Bucks is going to have to go quick. They have no timeouts remaining.
And that's a first down. Clarion Ford first down.
Stop while the chains are being moved. He hasn't chopped it in yet. There he goes.
Clock down to 8, 7 seconds, 6.
I think they just want to get out of here.
So Punxsy is going to let that clock expire. They're going to go to halftime, trailing here 21-13. We've got the Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with stats and more for you. Scores, we got it all. 21-13, Karns City leads here at halftime over Punxsutawney. And you're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookfield Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookfield Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit exploreClarion.com.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
All right, back here, Heater Lumber halftime show from Punxsutawney High School. We're live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. It is 21-13 as Karns City leads Punxsutawney here at halftime. And we're going to get to all of our great parts of the halftime show with stats and that. But we're going to go down to the field. Brock Air Jordan down there with a report.
Down here on the field for halftime here at Punxsutawney High School, if you're Karns City going into the half here, that's exactly how you wanted to end off the first half. Scoring a touchdown with about a minute left, then putting a stop right away to the Punxsutawney offense. Punxsutawney, though, one thing to keep in mind, only a one-possession game. They're staying in this game with the leg of Owen Roken. And don't be surprised if that becomes a storyline here later in the game if they need them. For Karns City, you're going to keep running the ball, but they're really getting the passing game going tonight. Punxsutawney has been pretty balanced. A couple missed throws here and there, but Maddox Hetrick still looked really good tonight so far. It's going to be a fun second half up here at Punxsutawney, and we're going to send it back up to the booth.
All right, back up here. Great job by Air Jordan down there as he brings us another report. Going into the trenches down on the field, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. 8-point advantage here at halftime for Karns City. Let's take a look at those Laurel Eye Clinic stats and see how they stack up here by the Governor.
Well, taking a look at Karns City, Mike, this is pretty impressive offensive performance thus far. On the ground, 170 yards, 127 through the air, 297 overall. Taking a look in no particular order, Cole Johnson checks in 46 yards, followed by 89 yards out of Owen Higginbotham. Hunter Shearer adding 19. By the way, Higginbotham opened the ball game up an 80-yard run. So Hunter Shearer adding 2 touchdowns in his 19-yard total. Hess checks in with 11 yards and 3 yards out of Bryce Gallen. And Cole Johnson, he is 4 of 8 with 1 interception for a total of 101 yards. Hunter Shearer is 1 for 1, by the way, passing for 26 yards. Gallen with 64 yards, 14 yards for Kaufman. Schreckengoss 4 yards, and Hamilton 45 yards. Again, 297 yards of total offense. Punxsy looks at a total of 215 yards offense, 102 on the ground, 113 through the air. That's a pretty balanced offensive attack. On the ground, leading the way, Maddox Hetrick, 71 yards rushing, 24 yards out in Jordan Rattan. That's a little bit of a surprise as Karns City has been able to keep him in check with just those 24 yards, 7 yards out of Bo Thomas. Maddox Hetrick, he is 9 of 16 for 1 touchdown and 113 yards. Hauling in receptions, Bo Thomas, 20 yards. Max Presloy, 10 yards, and 83 yards out of Logan Moore, again setting the mark here at 215 yards of total offense here at halftime in a 21-13 ball game.
All right, we'll take another time out here. We're going to come back out here. Lumber halftime show on the way. We'll check our scoreboard with the Ascendance Truck Center scoreboard. We have the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the second half and a whole lot more coming to you. As Bob said, 21-13 Karns City leads here at the half. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins. At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney High School, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, and it is Dave Cadis all with you here tonight as we are in the Heater Lumber halftime show. Score it's 21-13 as Karns City leads Punxsutawney here at halftime. And want to take a look. We have a correction there on the scoreboard. We want to make sure we get to that Ascendance Truck Center scoreboard.
Yeah, we do have a correction on that. It is actually, Mike, isn't it 21-7?
Yes.
Port Allegheny? Port Allegheny, 21-7. We incorrectly reported that in the first half. That is actually a 13-7 Union lead, when in fact it is actually Port Allegheny up 21-7. So our apologies to the Gator faithful out there.
Yeah, 3:45 remaining in the third, and we talked about that. Both of those teams with the way they like to run, that game's flying.
It really is, and we expected that. Two teams that are well known for the ground attack.
All right. So let's take a look, too. The Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary from the first half. Karns City got on the board first at the 11:43 mark. Higginbotham, that 80-yard touchdown run, and surprised everybody. He just down the field. There's the score as the game got started, 7-0. Punxsutawney got on the board to help tie it up, 8:53 mark. Moore took the pass from Hetrick, 20 yards for the touchdown. Extra point was good, 7-7. Quarter number 2, Punxsutawney would take a lead on the Roken 32-yard field goal at the 10:26 mark. 10-7 Punxsutawney. 5:01 to go in that second quarter. Karns City would strike. It was sure the 10-yard touchdown run. Extra point good. 14-10 Karns City. Punxsutawney would take would get points on the board again. Roken would have a 45-yard field goal this time with the 1:37 mark, making it 14-13 Karns City. But then Karns City would go on a drive at the end of that first half with 38 seconds to go. They got that ball and a big pass down to the 2-yard line, and Scherer would take it 2 yards for the score. The extra point made it 21-13. That's your Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary from that first half. And while we have time now, guys, we're going to put it into your neck of the woods. The Fowler's Furniture Governor's Keys to the second half. We'll also have the Dean chime in if he feels he must. What do you think, Governor, second half?
Look, I think for Karns City, you want to avoid the mental mistakes. Sometimes losing a little bit of the composure, too. Made a few costly penalties that didn't completely derail drives. Obviously, they responded very efficiently there at the end of the half to close and get the 6 points, and then the extra point to make it the 7 points to go up 21-13. But I think you want to come out. You've got to find a little bit of an answer, too, to somewhat keep Punxsutawney in check. Watch Maddox Hetrick limit his running ability. I think he's done a decent enough job passing. He's got a total of 113 yards here at halftime, but he's come close on a couple of big pass plays, and I think the opportunity is there, and you can bet the coaching staff is going to certainly take a quick look at that and go back to some of those plays and see if they can't connect on them. Because remember, in a sense, it's just a one-score ball game. It's just an 8-point deficit. Now, I think for again, for Punxsutawney, as we take a look at them, I think Punxsutawney, the reality is they just got to connect on a few of the plays. Look, we know this. They are a second-half team. They played very well against Central Clarion in the second half, pulled out a victory there, and certainly played very well at Karns City in the earlier matchup between the two. So it comes back a little bit to my keys, top of the broadcast, which was for Karns City to play 4 full quarters of football. And, the same key also, or same type of key, which for Punxsutawney I said, do what you've done. Stay consistent. Don't change a thing. And that's, I think, really the keys here in the second half.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest things that Punxsutawney can do, they know how to win the close games. And they played close game against Clarion. They won another close game. They know how to win the close game. So let's see if they can come out in the second half and try to put one on the board, make it a little closer than what it is. I mentioned this, we're coming from halftime and everything. Johnson, the quarterback for Karns City, he doesn't throw the ball an awful lot, but tonight he's made throws that he's had to make, and he's completed them. And that's a big, big, big plus going into the second half. Karns City coaching staff can feel comfortable that he's on tonight, and it's going to pick up some yards with some of those receivers that he has back there, like Gallen and Higginbotham and such. So both teams pretty well balanced. Let's see how the second half plays out.
All right, we'll take a time out here. Then again, the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the second half. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. At halftime here, it is Karns City 21 and Punxsutawney 13. We'll take another break. We'll come back out, get you wrapped up here on that halftime show. And you're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Showcase Homes in Shippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
Fisher and Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA. Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney. It's set to wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show, and it's going to be a great second half. You don't want to go away. 21-13, Karns City leading here at halftime. Teams are back on the field, getting warmed up, getting set to go. Crowd filing back in from the concession stand that Tyler didn't get to attend.
Trying to make arrangements to get some nachos sent up here, but don't know if that's going to happen.
He's shaking. I was trying to calm him down.
You know, they usually try to get rid of some of that stuff at the end of the game. You know,
he knows. He knows.
They have those.
He's got a 5-gallon bucket.
He's going to go find where the players are going for a snack. And then So just moments away from the start of the second half. Great you can be with us tonight here on Explore Clarion. Also, don't forget about our other websites, Explore Jefferson, PA, and Explore Venango, as we're here in Jefferson County tonight.
Mike, let's take a quick look at that Ascendance Service Center scoreboard. It is Port Allegheny 21, Union AC 7. Keystone up 28-14 over Red Bank. Kane 22, Montauk 0. Glendale 12, Kerwinsville 0. Ridgeway 10, Brockway 7. I think that's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that is a surprise to me, at least.
You know, Cameron County 12, Brookville 7.
And do want to thank Lexus 20. You're up there. She's up watching that ball game up at Port, getting some scores sent down to us for that Ascendance Truck Center scoreboard. Our third quarter is in Ascendance Truck Center third.
Well, they put the 3 additional minutes on the clock for teams to stretch.
They were out here early enough. I don't know why they did.
That is just crazy.
You know, we talked about this before. I know years ago. You know, you knew when to come out.
Yeah, you did.
You don't need 3 minutes.
You know, coaches from the 80s and the early 90s and 70s, of course, they'd be like, look, guys, we only have X amount of minutes. We have to be out in the field. You got to stretch. You got to be ready to roll. They're just getting soft. Just getting soft, Mike.
Well,
of course, now we all sound like Al Bundy. And, you know, in my day.
Well, you also too get your bell rung, and the coach would be like, "How many fingers?" And you'd say 14, and he'd go, "You're good," and you'd head right back in too.
Yep, you got me.
So we'll see if they. I think they're gonna.
They're gonna run it out.
They might run it out.
They're gonna run it out the whole way out. Everybody's taking their time, getting in position, and we have another update in that Keystone Red Bank Valley game. It is now 34-14, early third quarter.
Oh, we're getting to the end of the season, boys. That's the big thing. These two teams going to finish up next week. Punxsutawney's going to host Sharpsville here next Friday night in Karns City. According to the schedule, we'll be at Wilmington, which should be a heck of a football game if that stands right.
Wrapping up next week. Playoffs will be coming along.
That's it. Yep, playoffs will be going. And
seems like just yesterday we started this season.
Was it? I thought it was.
That's right. We were down at Clarion High School for the Central Clarion Kirtland game.
You know, I had a math teacher once explain how time moves. And he said, when you're born, it's a ratio. It's a 1-to-1. A year lasts a year, you know. But as you get older, that ratio changes. And the year goes a lot
I'm sure you struggled with this conversation.
Well, actually, it was interesting. I did.
Sociology major?
No,
or
and
what,
it was really interesting because he said, you know, and then as you get older, a year lasts 10th. It goes a little bit faster. And then when you're 20, it goes a little bit faster. It was all a ratio. And the way he explained it, I actually understood it.
Well, wait, that's scary.
I'm good at really well.
But it's all true.
Tonight.
Or you just did decide to nod and smile and pretend like you did. You didn't want to insult anybody.
You know, when you're a kid, summer seemed to last forever, didn't it? And then now summer goes.
Oh, yeah. You wait till you retire next year. Oh, at days you won't know what day of the week it is.
Oh, I can't.
He doesn't know now.
Is it
Tuesday? Call me.
Why are we playing football on a Tuesday? Here's the kickoff. And the up men, they're taking it.
Trey Hectrick.
And over that right
T.
side.
Hectrick.
Yep. So there it is. Hectrick bringing it back.
See, that 3 minutes went really quick, didn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
So Punxsutawney gets a touch at first here in the second half, trailing 21-13.
Yeah, Karns City did get the coin toss, and they did take the football first.
Actually, Punxsutawney deferred. So
okay. So here we go. Hetrick will work in the pistol setup. He's going to send the man in motion. That's Moore. He'll take that snap. Going to roll to the left side under pressure. Steps up. He's got some room. Picked up a block. Rolling to the right side. Hetrick is going to make something really what would have been out of nothing. Does a nice job. Boy, he's elusive.
He ran 30 to pick up 3, but it's positive yardage.
Yeah, right. 3 Gremlins had a shot at him, and Hetrick got out of there. They got him listed as 5'9", 175 pounds.
He's very elusive.
Yes, I'm going with 5'9", maybe $155, maybe.
Second down here and 7 for the Chucks. Rattan right behind the quarterback in that pistol setup. Trips off to the left side this time for Hetrick. He's going to come up now. Sidecar does Rattan. Taking that snap, looking to throw. Hetrick again. Firing that football. And got a couple receivers, and they got bunched up in the middle. He had Thomas down there and also Moore.
Well, they were having a little discussion there because Thomas almost picked Moore off. And Hetrick looking for the area, not specifically the receiver.
I guarantee you, not sure who one of the guys had to run a wrong pattern. You can flood a zone, but you're not going to flood a zone that closely.
Yeah, and 5 Karns City defensive backs were right around that also. So this brings up a pretty interesting third down here on this first drive of the second half.
Maybe watch for that right side. You got Thomas and Presloyd over there on the right side. Also twins on the left, and that pistol set up again. Here's Hetrick. So it's a third down and 7. Hetrick under some pressure, steps up into the pocket, fires the ball downfield. It is caught.
Thomas.
Thomas with the catch inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line.
Hetrick was surrounded by Gremlins that time. I don't know how he got that pass off. And to be able to spot Bo Thomas down the field, that was a great pass and a great catch.
They're going right to the line of scrimmage. Hetrick again over to Moore, but the pass, they were trying to get that screen set up on the left side. And it goes incomplete.
Yeah, I think that time just didn't have a good grip on the football.
And just tried to go a little bit too fast. Skipping it into Moore. He had Thomas over there. Also Jaden Greenblatt.
Thomas is one of those big targets. I would feed him all night. He seems to just have a knack to get open. He's got good hands.
Second down and 10. Ball sitting at the 36-yard line of Karns City here for Punxsutawney. Here's Rattan getting the carry. And he's going to take that inside the 30, down to about the 29-yard line. Nice run by him. That's about a 7-yard pickup.
Mason Bell tripping him up, number 56. Rattan might have had a few more.
So third down and 2 here for the Chucks.
Called Bell a few times tonight, number 56, sticking it up in the middle a good bit. So he's had himself a pretty good football game tonight.
May see a little additional pressure here.
Presloyd, the lone receiver, out to the right. Thomas went in motion. He'll set up to the right side of the line of scrimmage.
Here come the Gremlins.
Hetrick smacks the hands now, looking downfield. He's looking for Thomas. Oh, no, Moore comes around. He had Thomas and Moore in the middle of the field, and the pass goes incomplete.
And once again, both receivers in the same area, Governor.
Yeah, again, not sure which was really the hot receiver.
And that's a big play because that brings up a fourth down now.
Yeah, fourth down here and a couple yards to go for Punxsutawney. So a big fourth down. They're down by 8.
Yeah, there's not much debate this time around as to whether or not they want to attempt a long field goal. They want to try and convert here. If you're going to gamble, it's a great time to do it here early on in the third quarter.
Hetrick's the elusive one. Look for him possibly running this.
He's going to give it to Rattan over the right side. Rattan hit, driven backwards, and Karns City's going to stop it right there and take over on downs.
Great read. Fantastic effort there by the Gremlins.
Oh, and Higginbotham coming out and giving the arms going cross like, nope, he didn't make it. So they're going to turn the other way, and the Gremlins will have possession for the first time this quarter.
So first down here for the Gremlins from the 30-yard line. 10:31 to go here in this Ascendant Truck Center third quarter.
I can tell you this, that they are not content with this 8-point lead. They're going to look to add points here in the second half.
Shearer in the backfield behind Johnson. They're going to pitch it, though, instead over to Hamilton. Hamilton over the left side going. There's Hamilton up near midfield, still moving. 40-yard line, cuts inside. 35 down to the 31-yard line. And a huge first down here. And a flag, though, 2 flags on the play, so you might see some of this coming back.
Landon Tomikla making the tackle back there. Last gasp. Able to get in there and bring Hamilton down. Punxsutawney guys were pushing, signaling towards Karns City. They might have 2 separate fouls possibly here.
There's a gain of close to 30, and they're going to bring it all back.
Wow.
Well, they'll bring a portion back. He's going to still have a decent chunk of yardage.
Stepping it
Should
off.
still have the first down then.
Yeah, they'll place them at the 49-yard line.
So it will be a first down, but they're going to take off the yardage from the penalty.
Yeah, and that's 19 on that one.
So here we go. Clarion Ford first down here for the Gremlins. Johnston under center, Shearer behind him. Going to pitch that again. And Higginbotham with that football to the 45 and out of bounds. Higginbotham getting the carry. Good yardage, picks up about 8, close to 9.
Logan Moore, number 13, once again get his nose in that tackle a little bit, driving Higginbotham out of bounds. Good pursuit, but boy, he still picked up a bunch of yards, Governor.
Having another Ascend scoreboard update. It's Brookville 13 now. Cameron County 12, quarter number 4.
Tate Manerth.
Yeah, you'd like to see the Red Raiders get on the board with a win.
Second down here and 2 for Karns City.
Well, the Raiders, I should say.
The Blue Raiders, yeah.
Blue Raiders, yeah, I knew it was one of them.
Johnston takes the snap. Johnston dancing around, firing that football. He's got a man breaking free across the middle of the field, and it was a Hess, and it goes incomplete, though.
With a right play call, just a little too much muscle on it.
Looks like one that they ran in the first quarter, and I said the Karns City's coaches were going to star that and come right back to it, and it looked very similar to that play in the first quarter that they missed on.
So third down and 2 here for the Gremlins. Ball sitting at the 43-yard line of Punxsutawney. Gremlins lead it here by 8. Might see a run here. Shearer right behind Johnston. He's going to send the man in motion. He's going to give it to Shearer, and Shearer breaks it up to the 40-yard line, and that's enough for a first down. He needed 2. He'll get 3.
It was a nice job there securing that football because the exchange wasn't 100% clean. Shearer secures the football and moves the chains.
Good job by that right side of Karns City's offensive line, moving some of the chucks out of the way, and Shearer did the rest.
That's another Clarion Ford first down here for the Gremlins as they keep the drive alive. Clock now under 10 minutes to go here in the third. Hess will be in the backfield this time with Johnston. Twins off to the right. Johnston is going to give it to Hess. Here's Hess working his way right down the middle of the field. 25 down near the 20-yard line goes Hess. And that is a gain of 19.
Boy, just picking up big hunks of yardage now on this drive. 5 and 8, and then that's enough for another first down as they move the chains.
Right, nothing fancy, just pure methodical football. Taking what the defense is serving up.
Ball to 22. It's a 1st and 10. Clock down to 9 minutes to go here in the third. Hess again in the backfield with Johnston. As the twin receivers off to the right. And Johnston keeps the football, and he's going to spin around, breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to race down near the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 17.
Landon Tapakula, last guy standing between him and the end zone, bringing him down. They'll mark it at the 5.
And this is the type of offensive series that if you're out there defensively, you get frustrated because you can see a lot of the play developing. You're just not able to stop it.
So that is a Clarion Ford first down. It is a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Shearer in the backfield behind Johnston. They're going to pitch that ball, though. I believe that was Higginbotham coming around. And he's down near the 2, maybe the 1.
It's down close to that goal line, just not across.
It'll give him 100 yards on the night.
Ball looks like it's right down at the 1.
I'm going to say officially the 2.
All right. It's in that zone.
Proximity.
It's in that Dubrook red zone.
And we got that shot right down the line here. Let's take a look. Ball snapped back, handed off. Shearer over the left side.
He's in.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. You saw it right down the line that time, that shot by Scott Fox. And let's take a look at that replay again. Hands out to Shearer, and there's Shearer taking it right into the end zone. 2 yards for him.
Karns City has extended their lead now to 27-13 at the 7.
Extra point try.
Yep.
And it is up, and that kick is good. So how about 28-13? Karns City extends that lead here on Punxsutawney. 7:43 to go here, or 7:45 to go here. Let's make it right. 7:35 to go here in quarter number 3. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Right back to action here at Punxsutawney. Karns City extending that lead now 28-13. Back is Presloyd and Moore. And Presloyd's going to take it back at the 5, 10, 15. He's up to the 20-yard line. Presloyd with a head of steam, picked up a block up across the 30. And that's where Punxsutawney will have it at the 30, about the 32-yard line.
Boy, if he made one more cut over here, he had a lot of pasture to run with. But pretty good job by Karns City special teams bringing him down. Right down at the looks like the 32-yard line.
Looking closely at the Senate scoreboard, it's Port Allegany 35, Union AC Valley 7, 35-7 lead.
Hetrick again back in that pistol setup. Going to take the snap, gives it to Rattan. Rattan banging his way, gets up near the 34-yard line. Give him about 2 yards is all that time. Second down here at 8.
Really big drive for the Chucks here. Got to get some yardage, change the field position over a little bit.
Yeah, you have time, but
yeah, we got both teams running the football. That clock is going to start really ticking quick.
You got to chisel into that deficit. It's a 2-score deficit.
Moore and Thomas are over here on the left. They're stacked. Presloyd off to the right side. The receivers here for Hetrick. From the 34. Hetrick looking to throw. Byers finds Thomas across the middle. Caught out near midfield. Breaks that tackle. And he'll lean forward to get another yard or two as he takes it down to about the 49-yard line.
Boy, good throw by Hetrick. Not a real big guy. Able to look over that offensive line and find number 9 right out in the middle. Nice throw. Good catch.
Gives Hetrick now 156 yards on the evening.
Finds Thomas again on the slant across the middle. Inside the 30 still. Nope, they're going to say the knee went down, but all the way down to the 27-yard line. And that's a gain of, what, about 22?
Yes, sir.
Punxsutawney going quick. The chains aren't even set yet.
Rattan getting the carry. Rattan dragging a couple tacklers with him down to about the 24-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, that's a big gainer also.
Yep, that's all he's doing.
Rattan keeping those feet moving.
Second down 7. Presloyd out to the right. Twin receivers on the left. Same setup. Rolling to the right side is Hetrick, and he's going to run. Hetrick cuts outside. He's to the 20. First down inside the 20. Spun around inside the 10-yard line.
And they're going quick, Mike. They're going with tempo. They're going to get that ball, and they're going to mark that football right at, looks like, the 10-yard line.
14.
And they'll move it into the 9.
14-yard pickup. Here we go. That is a Clarion Ford first down into that Dubrook red zone. Oh, bad snap. And they're able to get on top of that football.
How are they able to get on top of that? Wow.
That was Rattan and Hetrick back there, and I think Rattan was the one that got on top of it.
But how? The ball was laying there. If you look at the, we don't have the replay, but if you were able to look at the replay, I can't see how. I happen to have the glass on that one. That's a tough call.
That is awful. You can't blow it dead if nobody has possession of the ball. That's terrible.
Yeah, we were looking there, and now, coming up, it was actually a Karns City player.
That's
bad. That's terrible.
That's a tough call.
That was a C.J. Emmerich that came up with it, but they had blown the play dead. So we look at that. Thank goodness we have that replay. You can check that out. But it will be Punxsutawney football.
That's awful.
So 5:02. Chucks dodge a bullet.
That brings up a third down here now. 3rd down and 13. 3rd and goal.
The ball back.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 13.
Line.
Yeah.
So here we go. 3rd and goal for the Chucks. Hetrick again, high snap again, pulls it back down. Hetrick rolling to the right side. He's going to keep the football, and he'll be hit out of bounds there. Flag on the play, another flag on the play.
I think you're going to have an illegal block. It'll be one of the calls.
Yeah, Karns City clapping their hands back there.
Yeah, we're going to really march back.
Big conversation by the referees.
I want to make sure they get it right.
A lot of pointing going on.
4:36 remaining in the Ascendance Truck Center 3rd. It's been an eventful 3rd quarter. They're going to mark off the penalty from the 14. It goes back to the 24-yard line. So it's a 3rd and goal from the 24. So, dial up what your best 3rd and goal from the 24 play, right?
Yeah, you look for number 9 on something like this. You got Moore. I don't know if I agree with this. You got Moore and Thomas on the same side of the field.
Yeah, Presloyd on the other side. Rattan's in the backfield. He'll come up sidecar.
Karns City backing off a little bit defensively.
Hetrick takes the snap. Going to keep the football. Here's Hetrick looking to get a few yards here, and he'll be stopped. He'll only get, and another flag comes in. He gets just a couple yards down.
It's all going to come back. It's a hold. That's going to march him back. Yeah, I just caught the corner of my eye. I thought, well, that sealed a little too well on the end.
I wonder if he's going to take this or decline this
Well,
on the Karns City side.
I'd march him back.
Yeah, it would have been be a 4th down from about the 22.
Which is still within the field goal range, so that's why I think you'll see him marching back. It doesn't look like it. They're going to decline it, so they're going to go for the field goal.
So Roken will come on here, and it will be about a 39-yard field goal attempt.
That's still 2 score game.
So Roken's on from around 39. Holder's gold. Kicks on the way by Roken, and that has enough leg, and it is good by Roken. 39-yard field goal that comes at the 4:25 mark here of the 3rd quarter, and that makes it 28-16 now. Karns City's lead is cut by 3, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here at exploreClarion.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Right back to action we go as we're getting set for kickoff. 4:25 remaining here in the third, with Karns City still leading here 28-16 now after the field goal. And that, of course, was Roken with that 39-yarder. Here's the kick. And they're going to let it go into the end zone, and that back there was Hamilton. So it comes out to the 20. So a 12-point lead.
This is a big drive. If you remember, it was a big lead by Karns City going into late in quarter number 3, and Punxsutawney able to come back in that one. And you look at the Chucks right now; they're not too worried. You know, they're within striking distance. They're trailing by 12 here, but big drive for Karns City coming up.
Johnston will work out of the shotgun from the 20. He's going to give that to Shearer. Here's Shearer finding some room up the middle, and he'll take it for 5 yards. Good solid 5. And we got action down the field, too.
Yeah, Bo Thomas back there tied up with 2 of the Karns City offensive guys. I don't quite know who he could throw the flag on here.
Might be offsetting.
I don't think you'll see offsetting. I think you'll see him marched off against Karns City, I suspect.
So we'll get the penalty here.
I suspect they were talking about autumn leaf festivities.
That's right.
Taffy, right?
Yep, that's correct.
It's a personal foul that will go against Karns City. That'll back them up 15.
Yeah, that's tough. So you had a good 5-yard run. And now that's negated. You're marched back now deeper in your own territory.
Well, you had a lot of continuation of that play. I guess the back judge just didn't have any choice to throw it.
So the ball back near the 13-yard line. Johnston will come up under center. He's going to send Hess in motion. And with that football was Johnson. He's going to keep it. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Shearer. As Shearer takes it across the 23rd. Look back as I saw him take that across there. And that's Higginbotham, actually.
Boy, he delivered a blow like you wouldn't believe. The Teague hat trick that time, number 11, and he's feeling it. He's down around the 25-yard line, and that young man, hands on the hip. They might want to take a look at him.
So 3rd down here and 8. Higginbotham got to carry that time.
Should it be 2nd down?
I think so. It should be 2nd. It's 3rd over there on the down marker. It should be 2nd. Johnston looking to throw. Under pressure, Johnston keeps the football. He's going to be hit. Drop deep. Lost there that time.
They'll give him the forward progress, I'm sure.
And on the big play there was Rattan.
Probably get him out to about the 3-yard line, Governor. Oh, they're going to put him all the way back to the 5.
Yeah, Jaden Rattan was the one that got him. And that's a big loss that time.
It should be 3rd down.
It should be 3rd down right now.
They're saying they're saying that the foul occurred after the play. The result of the play would have stood.
So, all right, so it goes 4th down.
That's what they've got to be saying.
So we got to change it again on the screen. It is 4th down and a country mile.
Got to mark this 4th and 25.
Johnson, high snap, pulls it down to the end zone, punts away.
Good kick.
And taken by Hetrick right around the 45-yard line. So good field position here for the Chucks. They trail here by 12. Still 2:24 to go here in the 3rd.
Well, big drive for Punxsutawney Chucks here in the 3rd quarter. With 2:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Number 9 is at tight end. No, he's not. He's at wing. He's 600.
Huge drive here.
Yep, it is huge. They need points. Thomas went in motion. He'll set up on the left side of the line of scrimmage. And the ball handed off. Rattan. Here's Rattan to the 40. Inside the 40.
Oh.
And a flag. They're going to call Karns City for that continued hit out of bounds.
Yeah, 25-51 over there. Bryce Gallen over there.
You know, certainly as a coach, you don't want to call a timeout and use a timeout to settle the native, so to speak. especially when you're at the 2:18 mark. You're hoping you can ride this out in between the quarters, give a little bit of a speech, but it is in some shaky ground as they're going to march.
Yeah, C.J. Emmerich, number 51, also involved with that.
It was a 9-yard pickup. They'll add the 15 on to the end of it. That'll take it inside to 25, down right to about the 21-yard line. That's a Red Bank Chevrolet penalty. 2:18 remaining here in the third.
600.
Governor, that was a pretty high snap on that play, too.
It sure was.
And they've had their troubles here in the second half. They didn't notice that too much in the first half, but that center quarterback exchange in that shotgun position is, keep an eye on that.
More impressed, Lloyd, are the wideouts to the right. Thomas now will set up to the right side of the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff to Rattan. Rattan over the right side. Rattan leans forward, and he's going to get probably 2, maybe 3 out of that one. Give him 3.
He's got 46 in the ball game, 116 attempts. Mike, that's a final. Port Allegheny winner, 35-7 over Union AC Valley. Again, that's a final, 35-7.
Ball into that Dubrook red zone now. Second down and 7 here for the Chucks.
They've been trying to hit us there.
Press Lloyd and Moore again out to the right side. Twins off to the left. Thomas is over there in the slot. Ball snap back. Hetrick looking. Hetrick firing the ball. He's got a man caught. Touchdown. And that's Moore down there for the score.
19 yards.
That will come at the 1:30 mark here of the quarter, and Punxsutawney right back in it.
Boy, just a quick slant at the top of the screen, and Logan Moore made a nice move on that Karns City defensive back and planted that right foot and exploded out of it, and Hetrick laid it right in the midsection for a Chucks touchdown. Rattan's on to attempt the extra point. Good drop by Punxsutawney.
Yeah, this is a big one here, too. Get that lead to 5.
I mean, they're literally throwing us for everything.
And the extra point, that's good from a mile. 28-23 is where the score is. Punxsutawney coming back here on Karns City, and we're going to take a break with 1:30 to go here in the third. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, they're celebrating here in Punxsutawney right now as the Chucks make this a 5-point ball game. 28-23 now. Rattan gets set to kick things off. Back to take this kick is Hamilton.
Stop what, that post hitch?
A lot of time to go here, so 1.5 minutes in the third. Broken, everybody's set, and here's the kickoff. Hamilton looks up, he's going to let it go into the end zone, so it comes out to the 20-yard line.
That's a pretty good weapon there on the kickoffs, I'll tell you. With Roken. So let's see if Punxsutawney defense can make another stop. They got some momentum right now.
So we'll start from the 20. Here comes Johnson and crew. He's going to Gallen wide out on the left side. Shearer in the backfield behind Johnston. Johnson and Shearer get stood up that time. Johnson could go nowhere.
Yeah,
and the sack.
That exchange looked really shaky between Schneer and Johnston, and Bo Thomas right in the middle of that. Boy, they came out of nowhere, Mike.
Yeah, Bo Thomas was all over at that time, and yeah, Johnson couldn't get that handoff off.
Actually lost 2 yards on a play.
Ball back at the 18-yard line. Johnson takes the snap. They're going to run that to Shear. They run that reverse. Here's Shear over the left side. Not much over there. He'll get maybe a couple.
Going to give him probably close to 4 on those.
Yep. He had that. There was that loss, and then so the ball out at the 23. Give him 4. So 3rd and 7.
Going to have to run one more play before quarter ends. 27 on the game clock, 19 on the down clock.
Johnson will work out of the shotgun. He's going to send Twins off to the right. Johnston, quick throw. It is caught. And that is out there with that catch. See, that was number 3.
Trevor Geibel.
That was Geibel. I was looking there on my chart there.
And it looked like he had enough for the first down. They are going to move the sticks.
I wasn't sure. He was real close.
He was out of bounds.
Does stop the clock with 14 seconds.
Yeah, nice play there to get to the first down. Of course, they will have to run the one play.
That's Clarion Ford first down as Johnston goes under center. He's going to pitch that. And over the right side, up to the 35. That's Shearer, and he'll be dropped up near the 40. That's almost 10 yards again.
That might be Higginbotham down there, and he took a pretty good
shot. That was Higginbotham.
Yeah, took a pretty good shot down there. And that's going to end the quarter.
Well, that's where it'll be, and then we'll be, I think, a new set of down. Well, maybe not. We'll see when we come back. We'll go to quarter number 4 nonetheless. And it is a close one here, 28-23. The score is Karns City holding on to that lead. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Well, here we go. Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter here on Explore Clarion. And it's a second down here and a few yards to go for the Karns City Gremlins. They lead by 5 as we enter this final stanza. Here's Johnston coming right up under center. Johnson takes that snap. He's going to pitch it. That's Hamilton. So he's going to come across the 40, and he'll have the first down.
Yeah, he got up over the 40-yard line. Knowing the down and distance, Hamilton just throws his body towards that first down marker, and Karns City keeps the drive going.
Take your time in the huddle. There's no need to rush things. Take your time. That clock is your friend at this point with a 5-point lead.
Ball sits at the 41-yard line here for the Gremlins. That's a Clarion Ford first down. Johnston takes that snap, hands it off. That is Hess. And Hess will be stopped after maybe just a very short gain. Maybe one is all, or maybe nothing. We'll see where they spot that football.
Jaden Rutan, number 56, came up behind him, actually tracked him down from the backfield and pulled him down.
Hess had to slow up a little bit because he wanted to secure the football. I think he didn't have 100% good solid hold on it, so he slowed up just a little wee bit, and that made the difference on that play.
They're going to give him about 1. Second down here along 9. Shearer in the backfield this time with Johnston. Going to give it to Shearer. Here's Shearer over the right side. Banging his way, breaking tackles, carrying tacklers almost to that first down marker. I think he might just be a little shy. He'll pick up 8.
Yeah, he's not close, but they're going to move him back. He's going to need, it's going to bring up about a third down and less than a yard.
So 3rd down and 1 here for the Gremlins.
Call an official timeout. Going to measure?
I think they are going to measure, but it's short. It's clearly short.
Yeah, and on those chains, bringing out the chains, brought to you by J&J Trailer Sales. We don't get to use that one too often. Wanted to get that in there. That's closer than we thought.
Still longer than what you'd like to see if you're a Gremlin.
Yep.
Well, Governor, you're a conservative guy. I've seen in the past fake the belly and throw it. In a game like this, that's
I know it's worked in the past. Boy,
you pretty much know you're going to pick up the first down with Shear if he's going to run it, or Cole Johnston, big as those guys are.
Gives it to Shear over the right side, and he'll have that first down. Needed 1. He'll get about 2, maybe 3.
Giving him 38.
No move the chains. Clock runs, approaching the 10-minute mark here in the 4th quarter now.
You'd love to see that 5-minute offense take place right now. Take your max time in a huddle.
They've been snapping with about 5 on the play clock, so they've been doing a pretty good job.
Ball's at the 47-yard line here at Punxsutawney. Johnston with that football and leans forward. The quarterback will get about 1 now. You have people cheering and yelling. Not sure why, but
Temchula jumped on the pile pretty late. He's going to get credit for that tackle, but he was down.
I think not real pleased with the extra contact.
So 2nd down here and about 8.
It's been a pretty physical game. A lot of penalties. Referee's done a pretty good job of keeping control.
Clock already down to close to 9 minutes to go. Karns City using that time well. Johnston going to pitch that out. Hess with the run. Hess hitting tacklers, bouncing off, spinning inside the 35, down near the 30-yard line.
What a fantastic run.
Yeah, Punxsutawney coach is looking for a hold in the back, but they weren't going to get it. He was past the referee, and it really had no, like Governor, like you say, no outcome on the play, so they didn't throw it.
Gains about 16 on the run. Ball be placed at the 30-yard line. Clock rolling here down to 8:50. 28-23, Karns City leads. They're driving here. Johnston under center is going to send Hess in motion. He's going to give it to Shearer. And he'll take it up the gut and maybe get 1 to the 29.
Tough sledding. Tough sledding running in between the guards tonight.
And for Karns City, again, you talked about it, Bob. They're letting that clock run. Already another minute almost gone.
That running is really, really tough inside. Logan Baum, number 65, that huge nose guard for Punxsutawney, clogging that middle up.
Trips off to the left side. They're going to send Shearer in motion. And they're going to give it to Hess over the right side. Here's Hess. And Hess will be stopped after a couple yards, too. He'll get down near the 27-yard line. Sets up a 3rd down here and still close to 7.
Good tackle by Bo Thomas. He's holding on for dear life down there until his buddies came and give him a little support. These Karns City guys can run and move those legs. They're strong running backs.
You want to get at least half of the 6 on this play call. Obviously, the goal is to get 7, but you want to get at least half. Make it manageable if you have to go for it.
Johnston looking to throw, fires that ball. It is caught. And with a catch, that's Schreckengast out there with the catch and a first down.
Nice controlled pass by Johnson that time. Had him on the flat, just laid it in there.
Great spot. There's only going to be one guy catch it, and it's going to be Schreckengast, and he does.
Ball at the 13-yard line. That's in that Dubrook red zone, and a Clarion Ford first down. Clock stops because he was on that sideline.
Does it surprise you guys? We talked about it briefly earlier, but how subdued and quiet this home side Punxsutawney Chuck group is.
Here's Shearer on the right side. And he'll take that football ahead and get some positive yardage inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, they were pretty gunned up at the beginning of this drive defensively.
Or excuse me, down to the 9-yard line. That's a pickup of 4. Second down. Long 6, short 7, whatever you want to call it. Ball just at that 10.
We've seen some surprising things inside the 10-yard line tonight.
One thing you have to do here is secure that football.
Sidecar Shearer. Johnson's going to hand that football off and running with that football. That was Hamilton again. Hamilton brings it inside the 5. Just shy, I think, of the first down marker.
Pretty good job of widening out Punxsy that time. You know, one of the nice things is if you get outside, because they haven't been able to make too much hay inside with that big defensive line for Punxsutawney, but they've been having some success outside. Johnson with that pass earlier in this drive, and that time Hamilton with the sweep.
They're going to call that a first down. It'll be a 1st and goal now for Karns City as they come to the line of scrimmage and right around the 3-yard line. Johnston gives that to Shearer over the right side. Shearer trying to get down there, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Shearer, that extra effort, puts him into the end zone.
Yeah, at the 5:51 mark of the 4th quarter, Shearer, that's who you want to give that football to. And one of the Punxsy guys.
Do you have an injury on the football field?
Down at the goal line. Both athletic trainers, John Burnett from Karns City, out to give his assistant along with the Punxsutawney athletic trainer.
So as they look over the injured player, of course, that we did get that final Bob mentioned on that Ascendant Truck Center scoreboard as Port did knock off Union AC Valley 35-7. We'll have other scores as they come rolling in as well as we work through here this evening. Again, want to thank our great sponsors on the broadcast as always. Got that Kale's Kitchen fan cam down there. It's always been a popular part of the program here this year. Want to thank Scott Fox down there too for getting a lot of those great shots.
Yeah, it's pretty silent here at Punxsy, and both athletic trainers still working on the injured player.
I think what we're going to do, we'll take a quick timeout, and we're going to come back out here to Punxsutawney. 5:51 to go here in the 4th quarter, and Karns City has extended that lead on Punxsy. We'll be right back after this break. Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's Kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookfield Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
All right, welcome back here to Punxsutawney. They are attending to the injured Punxsutawney player, and so we just wanted to let you know what was going on. We have a delay here as they're going to take every precaution, make sure everything's all right down there with that player, and we'll be back with more action coming up here. There's still time to go here in this fourth quarter, 5:51, and Karns City did score. We're waiting on that extra point play coming up, and we'll have all that for you on the way. And just, again, a little update what was going on here and what was the delay. And we'll let you know more as we find out as we go on here this evening. And we'll take another break here, back with more for you. Kerle Tire High School football is right here on exploreClarion.com.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All right, we're back here at Punxsutawney, still attending to that injured player down on the football field here for the Chucks. And they are taking him off the field, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that everything's going to be okay. And, of course, they always, with an abundance of caution, and the player, you hear the crowd responding as they take that player off of the field there. And again, we do wish
I think it's
him
56,
all the best.
Mike.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's 56.
That Jaden Rattan?
Yeah, looked like on his shoulder.
Okay.
You can pick up a number of 56.
So Karns City will have an extra point here. Shearer had the 3-yard touchdown run. And they'll let the teams huddle up here.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll give them a warm-up, a little bit of a warm-up period in colder weather like this.
And see the Punxsy players coming together. And
yeah, he's going to put 3 minutes on the clock and let it run.
Okay.
So both teams can warm up a little bit, I think.
And again, and you can't take anything away. It's so great having that medical staff here and the extra precautions that they take now. And, you know, Bob and I were down to Karns City that night when Mason Martin was hurt so badly. And these medical staffs are just fantastic around the league. And now they don't take any chances whatsoever.
Yeah, you know, and Mike, the big thing is, I'm not familiar with the athletic trainer from Punxsutawney, but John Burnett, the athletic trainer from Karns City, a great friend of mine for close to 25 years. He just does a fantastic job down at Karns City, John, and been around him numerous high school football playoff games and at Memorial Stadium, and John has developed that program down there. He's got a lot of assistant athletic trainers, and they do a fantastic job. See him every year at Tippin during the high school basketball playoffs, and so they had 2 big-time guys down there along with their staffs helping that young man out.
You know, we always joke at times about how it used to be, but, you know, many times the athletic trainer roles fell on coaches. You know, it was something else they had to have in their plate and think about, well, you know, how do I take this guy up? And just amazing the evolution of sports, and certainly the evolution in a good way. You know, anytime you can benefit from player safety and you know, have a positive experience out of it, and not just, you know, from a, you know, less of a task or burden scenario, but the fact that, again, player safety is paramount.
Just about a minute to go here for these players. We're giving them some time to warm up. If you just joined us, Karns City scored a touchdown, but then on that play there was an injury to one of the Punxsutawney players. They did attend to him. He came off. You could see that he was cognizant as to what was going on around him as they took him off with the stretcher. And again, we send all of our best wishes to that player, and hopefully everything's going to be just fine. But because of the cold here, they've given these players a little bit of time to warm up. We'll have an extra point coming up here for the Gremlins. As we'll get back to action here within the next 30 seconds.
We still have a lot of time left in this game here. Score currently 34-23, Karns City on top. And both teams are going to close out their season next Friday night. Karns City will be at Wilmington next Friday night, and they've done a great job, the Greyhounds over in Wilmington. And Punxsutawney will host Sharpsville for their final game on the year, according to the schedule.
And we have a Ascendance Truck Center update. Wild game tonight, huh?
Yeah, Red Bank Valley comes from behind, wins 37-34.
That's something. Wild stuff.
Speaking of wild, St. Mary's 68, Bradford 6. That is the final.
And Brockway here, Jake Bauer sending us. Beats Ridgeway 31-24. So we're ready here for the extra point try by Dittman. Holds there, kicks on the way, and the kick by Dittman is up, and that kick is good. So for the Gremlins now, they lead here 35-23. And as that extra point was good. And again, we do want to thank you guys, I know, for hanging in there. And if you tuned in, you were wondering why all those commercials were running. But the injury to that Punxsutawney players, they took all the time they needed there to make sure he was all right, getting him off the field. So we'll get ready for kickoff. It's Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter here. And don't forget, at the conclusion of the game, we'll have our Hager Paving player of the game, and Brock Air Jordan will be down there on the field with that interview.
You know, if you're any of the players, you know, for that matter, either side, you have to get that injury, just get it out of your mind, and, you know, focus on the ball game at hand.
Press Lloyd and Moore will go back deep here for the kick. Bell will be kicking off here.
Two-possession game for Punxsutawney now. You need to get this football, get it down the field and score and regain possession once again. Needed a couple times here.
By Bell, taken by Moore. Moore to the 30, and High steps it over the 30-yard line, and we dropped right around the 32.
So they should have good field position to start with here on this drive. 5:48 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we'll give them the 34-yard line.
I don't know about you guys. I'm starting to chill down a little bit.
Oh, this feels great. This is the perfect weather.
No, it doesn't.
Trips off to the left side here for Punxsutawney. Pistol set up. Now Rattan will come up sidecar for Hetrick. Hetrick rolling to the left side. Hetrick running with that football under some pressure. Hetrick gets rid of the football, and it is caught down near the first down marker. And that's Moore coming up with the catch.
Boy,
that'll be a first down.
Such a tough play, rolling left and throwing back to the right. But Hetrick can do it. He's done it on many occasions tonight.
That's a 10-yard pickup. Clarion Ford first down. And here's the throw again. The throw just, did Moore pick it up? I'm waiting for the official to say.
Looks like two guys having a conversation.
Is it a catch or not?
Looks like it is.
They're going to say Moore caught it. They're going to say he picked it up. That was a low throw, but he's able to pick it up off the turf. Give him about 7, almost 8 yards again. Here's Hetrick again, stepping up. Hetrick going to try to run with that football. Hetrick, 45. Hetrick to the 40. That's a first down. He'll take that for about 10 as he goes on that scamper.
Punxsy pretty well coached with this quick tempo offense. You can tell they work on this at practice an awful lot.
Watch for Thomas on that left side. Hetrick in the shotgun. He's looking that way, rolling that way, firing that ball downfield, and the ball's going to be tipped, goes incomplete. He was looking for Thomas.
That is the 26th pass attempted tonight.
So second down and 10. That will stop the clock at 4:40.
Hetrick unofficially has 215 as far as total yardage through the air. Tonight, he's got 98 on the ground. Busy night of multitasking for young Mr. Hetrick.
Switching receivers all over the place.
Yeah, they're changing formations like crazy, and I'll tell you what, it's going to leave Max Presloyd, number 1, possibly open in the middle here.
Hetrick looks to throw, fires the ball. There's Presloyd making the catch. And he may get a couple, 3.
Yeah, Presloyd pulled up on that route. It looked like he had something going with Hetrick there. I spotted, and Hetrick or Presloyd just sort of pulled up on that route.
Ball at the 35-yard line. It's the second down here and 7. Hetrick rolling to the right side under pressure. Hetrick tosses that out of bounds. That'll be a flag.
That has
the official
to be.
Pulls it out.
Yeah, there's no gray area on that one.
He was under a lot of pressure that time, too.
Didn't have a receiver.
Sean Slagenhoff.
Mike, he didn't have a receiver in the same zip code on that one.
Well, one of the guys on the sideline.
Yeah, and a lot of red jerseys on the sidelines, but those guys don't count. So this is a big key in this football game. Third down and 7 at the 35 with 4:08 remaining.
And, that'll be a penalty and a loss of down.
They're sorting out right now. The staff from Punxsutawney does not like it. They'll lose the debate. It'll be a short one.
Intentional grounding. It's a loss of the down. So it sets up. They back it up.
It should be a 4th and 12. Should be 4th down and 12 for Punxsutawney. So
not sure where the. Yeah, here it comes back. We'll go back near the 49-yard line. So it'll be a 4th down and almost 20.
4th and 17, 400. Watch that.
Here we go. 4th and long.
Watch that post corner.
Punxsutawney needs this first down desperately here in this ball game with 4 minutes to go. They're about 4:08.
Well, Moore's been the go-to guy, number 13. So
he goes in motion. Sets up on the left side with the trips over there. Presloyd off to the right. Hetrick looking to throw. Hetrick firing the football down the middle of the field. That was Moore down there, but it's going to be picked off. Intercepted. Running that football down the right sideline. That is Hamilton with the interception. And he'll bring it back across midfield and out at the 40-yard line for Karns City.
What a great play there by Hamilton. Good return.
He's looking for Moore down the field, and Hamilton right there to intercept that pass. A nice return for the Gremlins.
So Karns City with 3:54 to go on this clock. They have the lead here 35-23, and they're in business. And I think you're going to see a steady diet of run, maybe run again, do you think?
Yes, an occasional pass just to keep everybody honest.
Punxsutawney still has 3 timeouts remaining. And the Gremlins going to work that clock.
Pitch it to Hess. Here's Hess over the right side. Hess weaving his way. Gets down near the 35-yard line. That'll be about a 5-yard pickup for him. Second down 5.
Yeah, this is where it's great to have a stable of fresh legs, and you know, due to the way that this system is run, you can have multiple guys in. They've run this ever since their midget and pee-wee football days, so they're used to being in these situations. It's great when you don't have to rely on that one marquee player, but they have multiple guys. And you know, you look Hunter Shearer tonight. He's got 11 touches. He's got 3 touchdowns to go with those. Completed a pass early on the ball game too, by the way.
Shearer in the backfield this time. Johnston sends a man in motion. That's Hamilton again. Here's Hamilton taking it right up the middle, and he'll get right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all.
Yeah, I think Punxsy's going to call a timeout right here at the 3-minute mark.
So Punxsutawney will use a timeout. They trail 35-23. And we'll take a break as well as we have Karns City in the lead. Timeout on the field, and you are watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Right back to action we go. Karns City with that football here, third down. Ball pitched to Hess. Hess over the right side. Hess looking to the right, and he's going to be brought down shy of that first down marker. They needed 5. He's going to pick up 4. So sets up a fourth down here in about 1.
And another timeout by Punxsutawney.
So they'll use that timeout with 2:43 to go. And this is the big one here. If they get the first down, then you're going to see that clock then just really roll off here. But Punxsutawney going to try here to give themselves a chance if they can stop them here on fourth down.
Yeah, this is where you have to sell out on this down defensively. You know, sometimes we talk that it's not maybe as critical to stuff them up on fourth down, but this is one of those downs where you got to sell out completely.
Again, we want to thank our timeout sponsor, too. That's Gorley Financial. So 4th and 1 here for the Gremlins.
Hey, you got a lot of options here, Governor, with what you want to do. You can run the ball. You could try the hard count to try to pull Punxsutawney off.
Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid to go that hard count.
You can run the clock out.
You know, you have a
call timeout.
You got that timeout up your sleeve. In the end, I put a lot of confidence here in Cole Johnson.
Give it to Shear. Here's Shear over the right side. That's the first down. Shear needed 1. He'll get about 3. And that will get the clock rolling here. Well, they will once they get it set. Tyler's over here talking. You can't hear him. Can you? We should just put a mic on him. What do you think? Oh, boy. Oh, I don't know, folks.
Could
so
be
here
very
we go.
entertaining.
Clarion Ford first down for the Gremlins. They have that football to 28-yard line, and now they're going to take all the time in the world. They still have 10 on the play clock. They'll break. They'll get up to the line of scrimmage. Now 7-6 down to 5. Johnston will send Hess in motion. Johnston will give that to Hess. And Hess gets some positive yards inside, right down around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Punxsutawney's going to use that last time out.
So it will be a second down and about 5. Punxsutawney using the final timeout. And want to remind you, too, coming up at the conclusion of the ball game, we'll have that Fun Bank postgame show. We'll have Brock Jordan down on the field with our Hager Paving player of the ball game. So Bob and Dave, you guys got to
Very chilly night here at Punxsutawney now.
It's, you got it. Bob, what are you going to do next week when there's flurries and stuff in the forecast?
Oh, dress warmer.
It will be.
Here's also a guy, folks, he had a house in Florida, and then you went hunting out west where it was like 82 below zero.
Yes, it was very cold. But
you're a man of extremes.
I am, but the crazy thing is, I did the hunting part because I really kind of wanted to, and certainly love the adventure and the challenge. But the good news is that was only 2 weeks. So
Johnson's going to pitch it to Shearer over the right side. Shearer's hit, driven backwards, and doesn't get there. So it'll be third down now. But more importantly, the clock running here.
And this is where you're just simply helpless. You got two opponents to worry about. Of course, you have the Gremlins on one side, and the other side is that scoreboard. and you can't do anything about the scoreboard at all. Out of timeouts.
It's been a very entertaining football. Both teams put up a lot of points on the board tonight. Good rubber, well, I can say rubber match game, but Karns City looks like with 118 going to come out on top. Even the series 1-1.
Here's Johnson keeping the football. Johnson lowers the shoulder, and he'll be dropped shy of the first down marker, down to about the 23-yard line. So 4th down, and again, clock will be rolling here on this 4th down.
We've got 40 seconds. It should take the clock down to close to 20 around that area.
And for Karns City tonight, they come back here. They dropped that first match, as you said. They were up 19-0, end up dropping that one to Punxsutawney, 21-19. And tonight they come down to Punxsutawney, and the Chucks undefeated on the season. And it looks like they're going to come out with a big win here tonight over Punxsutawney to give them, the Chucks, their first loss of the season. But, boy, I'll tell you, for Punxsutawney, they cannot be upset. What a great year here for Punxsutawney. And it's going to continue. The playoffs will be coming up. Now we'll have a timeout on the field. Karns City will use the timeout with 22 seconds on 4th down. Want to remind you, too, coming up next week here on Explore Clarion, we'll have a lot more sports coming your way. We've got volleyball action for you, playoff volleyball. And we'll have that on Tuesday and Thursday. We've got football coming up for you as well next week. Let you know where we're going to be at, what's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about a lot of different games. So, not sure where we're going to end up.
Yep, it should be good. And we have those single-A girls playoffs and Keystone in there for volleyball, Clarion Limestone.
Yeah, you'll be doing
North Clarion area in there.
You're back on the volleyball trek next week.
Well, we'll be rolling with it. It's been a lot of fun. Keystone was the KSAC champion. We crowned them last night when you guys were over in Du Bois. So here we go, 4th down here for the Gremlins. Johnston is going to give it to Shearer. Shearer banging his way, leans forward. Shearer's they're going to give him forward progress. He'll have that first down. He was pushed back, and he'll have the first down. He needed about 4, almost 5, and he's going to gain 6 on the play. And that is going to be what will do it here for the Gremlins. Clock's going to roll. The Gremlins are going to come out with a victory, 35-23. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll have Brock Air Jordan with our player of the game coming up, too, in the post-game show. It's all on the way, and you're watching it all live. It's Kerle Tire High School football at exploreClarion.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
Showcase Homes in Shippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
All right, back here at Punxsutawney. Karns City a winner tonight over the Chucks, 35-23 to give Punxsutawney their first loss of the season. What a ball game, though, too. We're going to be going down to the field to Brock Air Jordan here momentarily, as he'll have our Hager Paving Player of the Game. So we'll hold on to that. Post-game show brought to you by the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank. And we are in the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. So we're waiting here. Shearer comes over. And Scott Fox down there with the camera, getting ready to go. So we're in the post-game show here, the Fun Bank post-game show. We'll have stats coming up. We'll check some scores as well. Port knocking off Union AC Valley tonight, and that battle of unbeatens.
Red Bank with a big comeback.
Yeah.
Victory tonight. Keep their playoff hopes alive. And we thought this would be a good one. I mean, rubber match here, and it certainly was tonight.
All right, we're heading down to Brock Air Jordan. He's got our player of the game.
All right, here with Hager, player of the game, Hunter Scherer. Hunter, kind of a do-it-all man tonight. You know, 3 touchdowns on the ground, 55 yards, even completed a 26-yard pass. Oh, 4, yeah, sorry. And then you had a really strong night defensively. Just talk about, you know, how this game went for you guys. I know that was a game you really wanted to have this week after a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir. It was a good game. We got to give props to our line. They were huge. It was really able, and allowed me to get to that second level without getting touched, and that's what makes the difference between a good win and a bad win. And hell of a player, number 9, Bo Thomas. He rocked me a couple of times. We were just going back and forth. It was a good battle. But, yeah, this one means a lot, and it's those good games that you want to have like this tonight. It gets you ready for the playoffs, you know?
Yeah, and just talk about how, such a physical game can prepare you guys for the playoffs. This is one, you know, you have a week, last week of the regular season, next week, then it's on to the district playoffs. Just talk about how it prepares you.
Oh, it prepares you great because you want to play the good teams that you know, you're going to be in a battle for. You want to know how it's good. You want to know how to play 4 quarters of good football and physical. We got a couple injuries tonight, but we just got to keep off our feet for this weekend and come back strong because Wilmington's a good team, and we're going to have to do good things against Wilmington if we want to get better for the playoffs.
Alrighty, that was Hager Paving Player of the Game, Hunter Scherer. Hunter, congratulations on a big win.
You.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Scherer, our Hager Paving Player of the ball game. We're going to continue here in the First United National Bank postgame show. We'll go over to the governor. He's got those Laurel Eye Clinic statistics.
Mike, very impressive night offensively here for Karns City, 437. And I talk about ratio a lot, and this is their type of ratio. 314 yards on the ground, 123 through the air, 437 overall. Balanced attack on the ground, Mike leading the way. Owen Higginbotham, 118 yards and 1 touchdown. 47 yards out of Cole Johnson, 55 yards out of Hunter Shearer, unofficially, of course, and 3 rushing touchdowns, 62 yards out of Hess, Gallen adding 3, and Hamilton checking in with 29. Cole Johnson would finish 6 of 11 for 123 yards. Hunter Shearer 1 of 1, 26 yards. Gallen on the receiving end catches 2 receptions for a total of 64 yards, 14 yards out of Kaufman, 18 yards out of Schreckengast, Hamilton adding 44, and Geibel adding 8. Again, 437 overall. For Punxsutawney, it was a total of 369 yards. Pretty strong performance for them, just not enough tonight. 151 on the ground, 218 through the air. On the ground, leading the way was Maddox Hetrick. Hetrick had some nice moves out there, 98 yards. And Bo Thomas adding 7 and 46 yards out of Jordan Rattan. As the passing game went, Madison Hetrick would check in. He was 16 of 28 with the 1 interception and did have 2 touchdowns as well. Only in receptions, Bo Thomas checks in with 85 yards, 13 yards out of Max Presloyd, and 120 yards out of Logan Moore and 2 touchdowns. Logan Moore, outstanding night tonight for Punxsutawney. Again, 369 yards of total offense.
All right, again, those stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. And again, our Hager Paving player of the ball game was Hunter Shearer. Great interview with him with Brock Air Jordan down there on the football field tonight. And, well, Punxsutawney comes in here, welcoming in Karns City tonight, looking to stay perfect on the season. But the Gremlins were able to come away with the victory this evening. But both of these teams are finishing up the season next week. Playoffs will be on the way as well. And both, I think some good things coming, too, as this season winds down for both these squads.
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say the regular season is coming to an end, but lots of playoff action just around the corner.
Yeah, Karns City wanted a little bit of revenge after losing that game down in Karns City a few weeks ago, and they got it here tonight at Punxsutawney.
All right, so that's going to wrap up the First United National Bank postgame show. And get a win here tonight for the Gremlins, and we'll be back in action next week. Volleyball coming your way, football coming your way. We got it all for you here on Explore Clarion. And how about it, Governor? You want to get us out of here?
I want to thank our camera guys, Scott Fox, Nico Cosma, our producer, Brock Jordan, our on-the-field reporter, Brock Jordan, our producer, Mr. Nacho Oaks, my broadcast partners, Dave Cadis, Mike Kalinowski. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Kerle Tire Company, Red Bank Chevrolet, Dubrook Inc., Eric Schick Insurance, All American Awards and Engraving, All Seasons Temporaries, Ascendance Truck Center Clarion, Battery Warehouse, Bauer Truck Repair, Best Wealth Management, Brookville Equipment, The Carpet Barn, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion County Community Bank, Clarion Ford, Clarion Forest VNA, Clarion Psychiatric Center, Cousin Basil's Restaurant and Bar, Fowler's Furniture and Mattress, Fisher and Father, First United National Bank, the Fun Bank, Gatesman Auto Body, Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamwear.com, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion Office, J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Kale's Kitchens, Land Pro Equipment, Laurel Eye Clinic, Legacy Archery, Luton's Plumbing and Heating, Matrix Group, Macmillan's Carpet and Flooring, Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, Oaks Building Supply, Inc., PA Mushroom Company, Parker Furniture, Primary Health Network, Rooted Dental, Showcase Homes Tempa Supply and Service, Simply Skin Medical Spa, Sweet Basil Restaurant and Bar, Tionesta Builder Supply, Top Tier Federal Credit Union. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.